Yeah, yeah. Party people, let me see you now. Throw your hands up, yeah. We got the good rhymes, we're making the good times. We're taking over your mind and we're getting the good vibes. Now you're telling me don't stop the melody. Good times ahead of me. Yeah, we got the good rhymes, we're making the good times. We're taking over your mind and we're getting the good vibes. Now you're telling me don't stop the melody. Good times ahead of me. Yeah, we got the yeah. Party people, let me see you now. Throw your hands up. We got the good rhymes, we're making the good times. We're taking over your mind and we're getting the good vibes. Now you're telling me don't stop the melody. Good times ahead of me. We got the good rhymes, we're making the good times. We're taking over your mind and we're getting the good vibes. Now you're telling me don't stop the melody. Good times ahead of me. We got the good rhymes, we're making the good times. We're taking over your mind and we're getting the good vibes. Now you're telling me don't stop the melody. Good times ahead of me. Yeah, we got the good rhymes.
Hello, everyone, and happy Friday. You guys got farts on Fridays. All right. And also, we have a new Laura Owens sound that was requested specifically. So we have that. Anyways, hello. Happy Friday to everyone. How are you? I hope you are all doing well. It is 8/21/2026, and we are here. We are here. We are alive. We have made it. Yes. Also, Minnie, I saw that you said that this picture on my thumbnail doesn't even look like Laura Owens. And because more information is coming out about her, more pictures are out. And this was like, I don't know, maybe when she was trying to be a singer. I don't know. But anyways, so we have that. We also have a new clang emoji, just thanks to Just Jen. It says clang in there. But we now have a new clang emoji for when we talk about The Bachelor. This is all coming towards the end of our coverage of this case, but I will tell you. Hi, Steve-O. I will tell you that somebody has been in my DMs. Don't worry. I will tell you who it is, who has brought me to another case, who has brought forth the information. And, yeah, thank you for making that emoji, John. I really appreciate you. And has brought me new information on a new case that you're all going to love, because we love faking pregnancies here. So we'll have that going on. Before we get started today, my name is Bacon Bearzz. If you are new here and you are not subscribed, do it. Please like, hype, do all the things, bang your face against the keyboard. Okay, great. Friday, we were talking about bricks and minifigs. So I'll give you guys an update real quick on that if you are into that. Here's where things stand as of this week. So BAM, bricks and minifigs, settled with the Mansell family. Finally. Could have just done that in the beginning. Bricks and Minifigs announced a comprehensive and amicable resolution with Brian and Ed Mansell over the original Lego collection dispute. And the thing that kicked the whole saga off was BAM acknowledged the Mansell family experienced a genuine loss, prolonged uncertainty, and considerable frustration after the original contract wasn't properly administered, and issued an unqualified apology to the family. So this is something that they could have done before they completely tanked their business, but we're here. And then there's the Reckless Ben case, which is not resolved. The civil defamation lawsuit against Ben Schneider is still in mediation. The Mansell resolution does not touch this. BAM's statement made clear the family settlement does not resolve the case against Reckless Ben, and the company says it remains hopeful mediation will end in an amicable resolution. I don't really know how it's defamation when they put all the facts into the case, but or into the YouTubes, but whatever, I don't know. So here's a quick recap of how we got here if you need some context, if you haven't been following this case or this part of the case. Restraining order fights over the summer eventually got resolved enough that modified order in July explicitly permitted commentary and investigative journalism across YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, podcasts, etc., while keeping restrictions on threats, doxing, and trespassing. Reckless Ben released a 3-part of his investigation in July. Once those restrictions lifted, and then Reckless Ben still faces misdemeanor criminal charges in Utah: stalking, targeted residential picketing, disorderly conduct, and trespassing, and has said BAM's lawyers are seeking over $10 million per defendant across 16 named defendants. So you guys are still dicks. All right, cool. So that's the story for today, and that is all I know for everyone. Echard, Pike, Tax Packet, all the mods are here. Everybody on 2 Live crew, we love you. Plan B, we love you. Ugh. I'm happy to be here. This is exciting. I like it. I don't know why. I'm very excited for today. Also, I have finished my Elizabeth Teckenbrock script, so we will be live. We will be filming Monday morning before I come on stream, and you guys will have more long form content. Eee, I'm so excited. Anyways, okay. So with that, let me see what's going on in the chat. Okay. And then we'll go. We are going to watch a lot of videos today. I've already watched these things, but here's the thing. I want to have a place when this trial blows up, as I assume it will. I want people to be able to come here and pick from my videos and be able to see what they want to see. So I'm kind of organizing with you guys. What we doing today, the same thing we do every Friday, Pinky. Try to take over the world. I wonder what Brain's up to, honestly. All right, so we're going to go down to the November hearings. That's what we were covering. Okay, so we have that hearing. I need the November 1st hearing, because all we have is the second hearing. So I need to go to, I believe, Schnitzel Ninja's YouTube. Also, don't forget, if you can go below the video and hit the thumbs up, it greatly helps spread me around the internet. It just smears me around the internet. Oh, trust me, I'm still going to be live. But I'm just giving all the girlies who want organized content what they ask for. No, you're not getting rid of me. Live streaming 5 days a week is my passion, girl. My passion. But anyways, if you guys want to just like smear me all over the internet, that's how you do it. Schnitzel Ninja. Should have had this pulled up, but I didn't. Also, guys, guess what? Hi, Lana. More fake tornado sirens around my house. So we have that going for us. Huzzah. Can I go back to fake retirement yet? As soon as you pay off your Macy's card, then yes, I believe so. But you have to pay that first. So you're going to have to get 2 jobs. Okay, so here's November 1st. Or no, I'm sorry, October 24th. This is him here. Clayton does a great job, and then he goes here. So we're going to watch both of these. I want to watch Laura's face, because I think last time I was just trying to like get caught up in everything, but I want to watch her face. Face girl. She is the face of the company. So. Oh, wait. Today. I had him today too. Oh my God. LJ God, you missed so many farts yesterday. Just all the farts. All right. We have this one. We just watched this one because so this is the one where she touches herself. Because when I think about you, I touch myself. Oh. Okay, so we'll watch the second one. That one's long enough. We'll get here. watching Deandra just absolutely destroy
Congrats on the
her.
honor.
It's
Well
great.
done.
And also, we love her faces. We love Laura's little faces. So, we got this. We got this. Here I am. I don't want to block her. There's Deandra. Look at how pretty she is. I mean, she's more than just pretty. She's smart. She's fantastic. We love her so much. God, oh my God, bless America. She's great. We stan. But God fucking, why does this do this to me? Don't do this to me. I need you just a little over here. This is perfect. This is perfect so we can see everybody. Yeah, Deandra's everything I've ever wanted to be in a woman. Maybe if we go here. Also, I need to save money to get a stream deck because the little server that I built is no longer working. It's pissing me off. All right, we'll go here. This is fine. This is fine. We're doing fine. We're doing great, everyone. Okay, here we go. Listen, Steve-O, I didn't do it on purpose, okay? I'm so sorry. I felt so terrible. Oh, yes, before we get started, hymn number 1, please. Everyone at the back of the church, I ask that you please rise. Because that's what we do. We tell Laura
Who,
to
me?
go to trial, Laura Owens.
7 days.
Do it, do it.
Okay.
We believe you.
All right.
Tell your story.
I will.
Go to trial.
Oh.
You're not a liar.
Nuh-uh.
We believe you.
I know.
Do it, do it.
Okay.
Hey,
Laura
Laura
Owens.
Owens.
That's me.
Go to trial.
I will.
We believe you.
That.
Everybody else is
Knew
lying.
it.
Go to trial.
Uh.
Laura Owens,
You can do it. We believe you.
Also, I just had an interview this morning, so when it comes out, I will let you guys know where it is. I was on somebody else's podcast who also watches this content. She's like, I find myself singing that stupid goddamn song every day. I'm like, you're welcome. Okay.
Yeah, actually, let me look at the worksheet really quick. One of them isn't even one that I'm trying to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
If it
we'll
was,
leave that one.
yeah. Did you guys not have it?
Yeah.
It would have been. I labeled it like 15. I don't know if you saw the. I didn't lock
I'm going to.
They would have been here last.
it like that.
I love that Woodnick's like, I'm not touching it. And Deandra's like, give it to me. That would be me. Give it to me. I want it. Hey.
That loud noise yesterday caused me to lose my twins. I'm suing you.
See you in court, bitch. See you in court. Where's my mug? Oh, it's upstairs. See you in court, bitch. Thank you for that 5. I appreciate you. Go to trial, you smelly felon. If you wear the moon bump, they will come. Because I feel like even God doesn't love me enough to... Stop it. We love you here. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Like I'm used to them doing like.
Oh, and then here's Greg and his wife in the background.
One plaintiff one, like back and forth. Yeah, they're gonna watch it. Like,
No,
all the
Denny.
modeling.
Denny, we'll miss you, but have fun in school, Denny. You're going to be great.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah, and then that one.
Everybody
that is
like
just
and subscribe. Do it.
mistaken. Don't even worry about it. I'm not gonna try and admit it.
Awesome, thank you.
Josh, this is a very interesting hair choice. I'm interested to see how you do that. Do it, do it. We believe. Oh, it's a faux hawk? Ah, yes. There she is. Where is it? There she is. Miss America. Laura Owens. Oh, God. Isn't that Corey? No, that's Josh. This is Joshua. 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 Oh my God, she's too close next to my face. This is freaking me out. We're like right next to each other. Nothing's wrong with faux hawks.
So, good morning. I'm Commissioner John Texas.
Hi.
And we're here today in the matter of Clayton Echard versus Laura Owens, CV 20230533952.
Just so you know, if you guys see anything else, let me know. I'll be staring at her the whole time. Because I think I missed some things last time. So I'll be staring at her. God, fucking stop doing this shit to me. Stop it. Okay. There she is. Miss Antichrist. Hi, Jax's mom. Miss for America.
We will start by having everyone state their names. Ms. Arena, if you want to begin.
Good morning, Your Honor. Deandra Arena, counsel for the plaintiff, Clayton Echard. I'm also accompanied by Isabel Brandy from my office, who's an associate.
Let's go, Deandra.
And Clayton Echard.
Thank you. Yes.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Joshua Lopez representing Laura Owens, who's present before the court on Microsoft Teams.
All right, thank you. Ms. Owens, if you can state your name.
Hi, Josh.
Laura Owens.
Boo. Laura Owens. Laura Owens. Why does she always talk like she's just got like her, just such a tight, it's so tight, just such a tight upper lip. Laura Owens.
All right, thank you. All right, so this is the continuation of the contested hearing that the
Hi, Toadette.
previously held on October 24th. Before we start, I guess we'll discuss that there was a request to have the hearing not put on live stream. The court granted that. Then there was an objection to that filed. The court had granted it prior to the objection. But I have reviewed the objection.
Oh my God, yeah, the girl from The Frighteners. I love that movie.
I'm still ordering that the live stream not be active during the hearing. The courtroom is still open. Anyone who wants to come to the courthouse can view the hearing in the courthouse, but I'm not having the hearing live streamed. We also had a notice of supplemental allegations filed on October 31st.
I'm going to speed this
up. Did you have an opportunity to review that?
I did have an opportunity to review it, and I'd like to object on a handful of different reasons, Your Honor. And if you'd like,
I have talked to her. I will tell her that you guys are checking in. I checked in with her the other day. So I'm sure she will be back soon.
I can present those now.
Sure.
So in regard to the amendment, Your Honor, generally what happens in these order of protection hearings or injunction against harassment hearings, the petitioner is able to amend their petition at the beginning of the hearing before we've even started to determine what the scope of the hearing should be in regard to. In this particular instance, Clayton did not have those in his petition, and we are now 4/5 of the way through his petition. Not only that, we've started the hearing, and he's ended his case in chief. We've already presented now. He's ended his testimony. He's ended entering his exhibits. We've moved on to the defense case in chief, and we're 4/5. Again, we're 4/5 of the way through the hearing. If this was all complete on the same day, he wouldn't get that opportunity to now amend his petition once we're already about to be at the end of the hearing. Just because he's now hired counsel doesn't give him a new opportunity to now amend the petition or add exhibits or add testimony. That would essentially be restarting this whole hearing over again, opening up the petitioner to be able to testify and then cross-examination, and then we would get a chance to respond. That wouldn't make any sense. It's too late now. He shouldn't be able to amend the petition at this point.
Yeah, Mr. If you wanted to be heard.
I do, Your Honor, and
you can remain seated. It's better for the microphone anyway. So
whatever the court's preference is, of course. Your Honor, with respect to our request to amend pursuant to Rule 38D, it's our position that we are able to amend at this point in time. Mr. Echard has already provided testimony to support these new allegations in his case in chief. I believe the purpose of Rule 38 is in part for judicial economy. As the court's well aware, Mr. Echard could proceed with filing an additional injunction against harassment at a later date. So we're really just doing this to ensure that the court has all the necessary allegations to proceed with making a determination in this hearing today. I don't believe it's prejudicial whatsoever. Again, the testimony has already been provided to support these new allegations, and I think it's important that they be added so that the court can make a determination today, and Mr. Echard doesn't have to come back another time with a new injunction.
All right, thank you. So when I first received it, I was concerned that we were, just adding stuff at the last second. I do think that these are just making more specific allegations that we did discuss, that Mr. Opus did have an opportunity to cross-examine him about, because they were based on exhibits that were already admitted and have already been admitted at this time. So I will allow the amended allegations at this time over the objection. But I do have the same concerns Mr. Lopez expressed, which is we're not restarting this hearing.
Why is her email laura@lauramichelleowens.com? Does she have a website?
So the reason we reset it was so that Mr. Lopez could ask Ms. Owens questions about their exhibits and admit whatever exhibits they were choosing to admit. Mr. Echard, I have given him an opportunity to give the opportunity to review those exhibits prior to those being admitted, since he hadn't had an opportunity to see those. So where we are in the case is that Ms. Owens has testified primarily. She is going to, finish her testimony through whatever exhibits Mr. Lopez wants to admit. And then Mr. Echard would have the opportunity to cross-examine Ms. Owens, because that part he hadn't concluded yet. And then we would do closing arguments. So that's kind of where we are. Okay.
Just a question, Your Honor. So I understand that you're going to allow the amended petition, but as far as the exhibits that the petitioner was trying to supplement, those are not being included. Is that correct? He's not getting the opportunity to admit additional exhibits. Is that correct?
I mean, I guess the only thing I have about the exhibits, and I haven't seen that, I haven't reviewed all of those exhibits. The only thing I don't know about any of the exhibits is if they were in response to any of the exhibits that you have. I guess is what I'm not.
Check
I'm not sure either.
I guess that's the only thing I don't know. But at this point, I do think his, case has been basically concluded.
Okay. My final question is, as far as this hearing, I know it indicates in the minute entry it was we were just going to go for 30 minutes. Is that 30 minutes altogether? Is that 30 minutes for us to present our exhibits? Is that broken down? I just want to make sure that I'm efficient with my time as best I can be.
I mean, ideally, we're here for 30 minutes, but I will extend it to 45 minutes.
We got one. That's one glug counter.
How we're going to do closing. So the testimony portion, and that would include cross-examination time, would be the 30 minutes.
Okay.
I wish you would burp on here so bad. Just like drink it and be like, bleh.
Is it like 20 or is it like 15 and 15? I just want to make sure.
20 is fine, and then 15, 10 minutes to cross-examine if we need to, and 15 minutes for closing, sort of around that time.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Ms. Rena?
Your Honor, with respect to the exhibits, the supplementals, they are, for the most part, impeachment exhibits with respect to Ms. Owens' prior testimony. So that's what they would be using for. And so I guess to answer the court's question, they are responsive to defendant's exhibits here. So it would be.
Have you noticed when she looks at Josh, like when Josh is talking, she's fine. But when Deandra opens her mouth, she's like, like, watch.
At this point, I do think his, case has been basically concluded.
Okay. My final question is, as far as this hearing, I know it indicates in the minute entry it was we were just going to go for 30 minutes. Is that
so? She looks
minutes,
normal here.
Altogether, is that 30 minutes for us to present our exhibits? Is that broken down? I just want to make sure that I'm efficient with my time as best I can be.
I mean, ideally, we're here for 30 minutes, but I will extend it to 45 minutes to allow everyone to do closing. So the testimony portion, and that would include cross-examination time, would be the 30 minutes.
Okay. Is it like 20 or is it like 15 and 15? I just want to make sure.
20 is fine, and then 15, 10 minutes to cross-examine if we need to, and 15 minutes for closing, sort of around that time.
Yeah, and the judge says no.
Okay. Ms. Rena?
Your Honor, with respect to the exhibits, the supplementals, they are, for the most part, impeachment exhibits with respect to Ms. Owens' prior testimony. So that's what they would be using for. And so I guess to answer the court's question, they are responsive to defendant's
Look at her eyes. They like start to get bigger as she talks.
Here. So it would be utilized for cross-examination. That's what the supplemental exhibits are for.
Hi,
and I mean, I think you could use them for impeachment purposes if you felt they would be relevant. So I just don't know if she has them to look at to.
They were disclosed to Mr. Lopez on, I believe, yesterday morning.
I was able to send them to my client, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
And Your Honor, one last thing. While I understand and respect the court's decision regarding the courtroom being closed for live stream, I do have concerns regarding the fact that Ms. Owens is present virtually and who's present in her household and who else is being able to listen to this. My client, unfortunately, with this hearing not being able to be live streamed, is being precluded from having any of his family, friends, or any other persons that may want to listen in support of him.
Look at her. Oh, hold on a second. See, sometimes. Oh my God. I just like swallowed and talked at the same time. Laura, how do you do it? Ask and you shall receive. Hold on one second, guys. Shut up. Shut up. She had her own website. My new reality. The music, the horses, the podcast, the TEDx talk. Autism made me second guess myself. Okay, great. We've read all of this. Good Lord. So it was nothing new. Now it's just like her Medium blogs. Here she is. What is going? Does nobody fix her hair ever? What is she doing? Oh my God. So this is a protein shake. It's vanilla protein shake with a little bit of milk and a little bit of water and a banana. And I don't have any ice. So wait, I want to see. Hold on. What is this? The music. Oh, no. Ah! Oh, no, I don't want to play it. I don't want to play it. I don't want to play it. Although I'm going to mute it, but I do want to see. Who is this? That's not her. That's not her. Wait, so she has a music. She has music, but she uses all B-roll? Oh, wait. Shut up. Okay. Why you have all this money. You're rich. You didn't pay for anybody to put you in a music video? Oh, sadness. Sadness.
This sullen court look is how I got so many ponies from mommy and daddy.
Oh my God. B-roll. B-roll. B-hole. Hold on. What was I? Yeah, no ice. I'm going to have some problems here with Samsung soon. Oh wait, here she goes. Here she goes. Hold on. Oh, look at that. How nice. Okay, great. Okay. All right. What's the horses? Start with Quartet Farms. Selling and leasing top quality hunter jumper horses and ponies. About me and my mom. Where's Sarah? Who's Sarah? Oh boy. Anyways, okay. Back to the case at hand, friends.
From being able to do that. So I would just ask that the court at least confirm with Ms. Owens that no one is present. I know it's hard to confirm, but that's
Hi,
one of our
John.
concerns.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Thank you,
I mean, obviously
Respawn.
his family can be here, and I'm not sure he looks like he has some people here, but
Tony
Ms. Owens,
Robbins
is
and B-roll.
anyone else
Hi,
with
Megan.
you?
No, I'm in a casita by myself.
No, I'm in a casita by myself. Did you guys, if anybody's following the Lindsay Clancy case, I saw a clip of this girl on the stand who was like, I live in the Hamptons. I'm spoiled like that. I don't know who she is. I don't know what she's testifying about. I'll get there. But I saw that one clip and I'm like, bitch, you're in a fucking courtroom for murder of children. Are you okay? Fucking idiot. No, I'm just by myself in the casita because I have no friends.
We've been able to do that. So I would just ask that the court at least confirm with Ms. Owens that no one is present. I know this is hard to confirm, but that's one of our concerns.
Okay. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously his family can be here, and I'm not sure he looks like he has some people here, but Ms. Owens, is anyone else with you?
No, I'm in a casita by myself.
Okay.
I can also pan if if they want to see that nobody else is present, if that would be helpful.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So, Mr. Lucas, you may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. I want to turn the court's attention to, and I'll jump around here a little bit, but exhibit.
As Jan just like dives under the bed.
38. And Your Honor, do you have that available? It's a video. Do you need a USB?
You can hook up to your computer so to show it. I can make you a presenter.
I can play it on my computer.
Thank you, Toadette.
Because I can bring it up there.
Yeah, if you want to present it, then I can make you a presenter, and you can. Well, actually, because I think you need the little hookup thing to that.
Yeah, there's some technical difficulties. I want to either say last time or in a different court. I could try and do that. I don't have the.
You know, that's if you can bring in those hookup things.
What was that, Your Honor? Sorry.
I'm trying to get my JA to bring in the little extra extension thing that I think you need.
Hi, Angelfish. How are you today? Jan just pretends to be a pile of clothes. She's like, hey, thank you.
And I think they just hook up to the thing, and then you can hook them up to your computer. And then I think they need to hook up to that.
All right, good Lord.
Deandra,
you are so
another
pretty.
cord that needs to be plugged in.
I'm not 100%. But
Yay,
I think
kids are back in school. We love
This
it.
is the one for this.
Kids in school learning things.
I'm going to try to see your A or B.
She has it going on. Jan wearing the cone of shame.
If that doesn't work, then the other thing I can do is just plug it directly into my computer. Is it working?
I mean, I need you a presenter, but I don't see anything currently. I just see you right now. But I don't know if you want to try to.
Okay, let me just try one more thing now.
Exactly. I don't care what they're learning. I love that she has to see Clayton here, and then she has to see Greg and his wife over here. That's great to me.
How about now, Your Honor?
I mean, are you playing something or?
Not yet, but
I just thought that was so ignorant. Like, you are on trial, or you're in a trial, and there are dead babies, and you're like, making a quip. No thanks.
I'm sure if it would just show me. Now I'm playing something.
I'm not seeing anything. I still just see you.
Oh, is
Would you be okay if I
Ant?
just brought my computer up?
Sure, as long as everyone can.
All right, I'm going to fast forward this.
See it too,
Okay. Lloyd, do you have in front of you exhibit that's marked 38?
Oh, okay.
I believe I know the one that you're referring to. I don't have it in front of me, but I believe it's the video of my pregnant stomach. Is that correct?
Yeah. Is this an accurate video of you?
So it's actually not showing up at all on mine. Your Honor, I can see you and I can see.
Hey, you know how this would have gone smoother if you went into the court?
Mr. Echard's counsel, but I can't see my attorney or anything else.
Sheeple.
You can't see me?
No,
if you can maybe just put it near we might be able to see it just on the screen
I think
here.
what she's saying, she can't see all the participants.
You can see it. Well, can you see him now?
I cannot. I can only see you, and I can see Mr. Echard's counsel.
I mean, I can maybe unmake you a presenter because I think maybe that's what happened. Is
I made it myself, so yes.
Can you see him now?
I cannot.
Can you click something?
I love that Bruce knows more about women's anatomy than I do. She said my pregnant stomach. I would have been like, that's fine. Bruce is like, actually, it's your uterus. Idiots.
On your screen, like participants?
Hi, Sheebs.
Or is there a different view?
Let me see.
Okay, Valerie, whatever.
No, nothing else. Nobody else is showing up.
Okay. This Besides you being able to see me,
The
you have in
uterus.
front of you Exhibit 38.
The video of my pregnant stomach.
Yes, what is this?
It's a video that I took of my pregnant stomach because Mr. Echard asked me to take it for him so he could verify that I was indeed pregnant.
Okay, and is this video an accurate reflection of what you looked like recently?
In September, I believe.
And is this a video that Mr. Echard asked you to send to him?
Yes, it is.
Was that to show proof that you were in fact pregnant?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you pregnant right now?
Then
We'll
I'd
find
like
out
to
later.
Move into evidence Exhibit 38.
Your objection, I don't believe sufficient foundation was laid. Also, this video does not have any time or date stamp on it to be inherently reliable.
I mean, I can't see it, but
Is there any way, Your Honor, for the video to be played on the Microsoft Teams?
so that's what I think
Everybody
we were trying to have them do with that.
subscribe.
Uh,
You can
the hookup
hit
thing,
the
but I don't know specifically how to do it. Beth, do you know how to hook it up or no?
bell. Hit the bell.
I do not, but I can ask next door.
I want to talk to Josh. Joshy
I'm going to
boy,
make you a presenter again.
I want to talk to you. Hey, Flux.
Yeah, I hit play a couple times, but if nothing's happening,
Okay.
doesn't take any reference.
She's like, what do you mean my fake video doesn't work? You're never too old to do anything, Bruce.
All right,
I
you just
believe
want to lay
you.
a little more foundation for the exhibit itself?
Yeah, so, Ms. Echard, when did you say that you took this video?
I took this video in September, and when I did send it to Mr. Echard on that date via email, I also sent him a screenshot that showed, like if you scroll up on a video, and it can show exactly when it was taken, where it was taken, to prove that it wasn't something like I had edited or taken prior to that.
And why did you take that video?
I took that video because he had asked me for a video to show him that I was pregnant.
Okay, and
because, yeah, I'm sorry.
the video that you submitted and that we're requesting the court enter into evidence, this is the video that you're talking about?
Yes, it is. I was able to pull up 38. Yes, that's the video.
Exactly. And she wasn't pregnant in August. She wasn't pregnant in September. She wasn't pregnant in October. And now she's not pregnant in November. But she will tell us that she is.
Yep.
Okay.
And I
Your
did
Honor,
it.
at this time, we're requesting that this be entered into evidence.
Again, I reiterate my objection, Your Honor. I don't believe sufficient foundation has been laid. She said September. I don't have the date in September, the year. There's no proof she sent this to Mr. Echard. And furthermore, we don't have proof that it hasn't been edited.
Your Honor, she's testified.
Look at her eyes. She's like, how dare you question me?
That's the video.
Watch her eyes.
And I
Your
did
Honor,
it.
at this time, we're requesting that this be entered into evidence.
Again, I reiterate my objection, Your Honor. I don't believe sufficient foundation has been laid. She said September. I don't have the date in September, the year. There's no proof she sent this to Mr. Echard. And furthermore, we don't have proof that
Oh, I wish I could back up like 1 second. Can I? Oh, 5 seconds. Damn it.
in September, the year.
Nope.
There's no proof she sent this to Mr. Echard. And furthermore, we don't have
Oh, whoop. Jump scare. Oh, God. And you did it at my birthday dinner. Talking about sucking cock and balls. God damn it, that's such a good callback, Tiffany. And you did it at my birthday dinner. Oh, man, I could watch that all happen all over again for the first time. What a time to be alive.
proof that it hasn't been edited.
Your Honor, she's testified that this was the video, that she sent it in September. She sent it because Mr. Echard had indicated she should send it to him to show that she was pregnant. The foundation's laid. She's testified to all of this.
So does the video that you're looking at in Exhibit 38, is that a true and accurate depiction of the video that you made in September?
Yes, it is.
All right. I'll look at the exhibit over the objection.
Was it working?
38.
She only did the perjury because he
Okay.
asked for evidence. Right.
Ms. Owens, I'd like to take your attention to Exhibit 40. Can you please explain what these are?
These are text messages that Clayton sent me from the time when he found out that I was pregnant through, I believe it was the beginning of July. And these
Yeah, that's true. Clayton never actually asked her for that video.
were text messages, for example, that showed that
Thank you,
I believe
Mike.
it was the second to last one, shows, "I'm sorry, this made it harder. I wanted you to come over to confirm what I was doubting," and it did confirm that. So I don't see you as a liar anymore, proving that I had gone over to his house and taken a pregnancy test that he had purchased in front of him and that he knew I was
Your Honor,
pregnant.
I'm going to object at this time. She's reading exhibits that have not been admitted into evidence. More foundation needs to be laid, as far as I'm concerned.
Your Honor, I think that she's just trying to explain what these are, and she is.
Well, if you can explain that without
That's narrative. You don't just get to explain.
reading the whole exhibit. So
Okay. Okay, but that,
Clean
are
away,
these
no
text messages
thanks.
that Clayton had sent to you?
Yes, they are.
Is the phone number that is indicated at the top of each one of these text messages a number that you know to be Clayton?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Was that a phone number that Clayton had texted you from previously?
Yes.
Do you know if Clayton had changed his number since he had texted you from that number previously?
No, he had not, to my knowledge.
Okay. And these text messages, were they
No, he
sent
can't,
to you during the
Sheeps.
time
No, he
period
can't.
between when you became pregnant to when this petition against you for this injunction against harassment was filed?
Yes.
Are these accurate reflections of those text messages? Have they been altered in any way?
They have not been altered in any way.
Okay. Your Honor, I'd like to admit into evidence Exhibit 40.
any objection?
They have not been altered? Are you sure?
Your Honor, I'm objecting for the record. I think there's a completeness issue here. These text messages have been altered, as the court can see. These text messages only include the statement.
How dare you? Okay, guys, help me. I don't understand, like, is this an act that she's like making these faces like, how dare you? You know you fucking altered these things. Like, I don't understand why she's just like so shocked. Is she shocked that they like found this out? Is she shocked that they're calling her out? Why is she shocked?
That Ms. Owens wants to include here, not the context surrounding the text messages.
Ooh.
I also believe that there hasn't been sufficient foundation laid with respect to the actual dates that these text messages span.
All right, I'll admit 40 over objection.
All right, I'd like to turn your attention now to Exhibit 47. Do you have Exhibit 47 in front of you?
Yes, I do.
And what is this exhibit?
This is an email I got from Clayton on September 17th saying that he was unbothered by me going to the media about the situation.
Okay, now,
Trying to act shocked. Yeah, I just don't.
you said when was this email sent to you?
September 17th.
And it was your
You know what
understanding.
I wish she would do? You know what would be really funny is if she pulled the turtleneck up and she did that makeup so it looked like she had a really small face.
That it was sent from Mr. Echard?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Hi, Jenna.
And what was this email in response to?
This was in response to me saying that I had told him that if he didn't continue to participate in the paternity case, that I felt like I was going to need to go to the press because I thought that would pressure him to come up with a parenting
Objection,
plan.
Your Honor. She's providing a narrative that's not part of this exhibit. Again, this is a completeness issue here. She is
so used to being able to talk. And Deandra is a real lawyer. And boy, that sucks for you.
cutting out the portion she wants and leaving out the context, which would be the email that she sent him that he's responding to.
I'm only.
If you want to present the other half of it, obviously you can. I would go ahead and admit exhibit. What are we, 40?
Okay, Your Honor, yeah, at this time I'd like to admit this exhibit.
She's not used to getting shut down. And I love seeing it every time.
Good.
47 will be admitted.
Okay, I'd like to turn your attention to Exhibit 37. This, again, is, what is this?
I do not have Exhibit 37 in front of me.
It should be a video.
Can you possibly give me the context for which video it is? Or
It should be a video that was posted by Clayton.
Oh, okay. Yes, I know exactly the video. It was a video that Clayton posted on October the 6th on his public.
Wait, what is it? What is this video?
This is Mr. Echard telling his 200 and nearly 300,000 followers that
I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous.
The results of our paternity testing were back, and he was not the father when, in fact, the paternity test results were not back.
Okay, so you had done a paternity test?
Correct.
The results are not back?
The results are still not back. The testing is ongoing according to the lab.
No, it's not.
Since the paternity test had come back, you are indicating Clayton had posted a video?
Why are we wide-eyed? What are we looking at?
Correct.
Where was that video posted?
I'm sorry, did you say where or when?
Where?
It was posted to his public Instagram.
When was it posted?
October the 6th.
Okay, how did you get a copy of it?
I got a copy because it was on his public Instagram.
Because I looked it up. Because that's what I do every day is look at his Instagram. God, Josh.
Okay, and was this an accurate report? Have you altered the video in any way?
No, I have not.
Okay, Your Honor, I'd like to admit Exhibit 37 into evidence.
I'm objecting on relevance. This case is about Ms. Owens' harassment of Mr. Echard. Mr. Echard posting anything on his private social media is not relevant to this case.
Your Honor, as part of the petition that Mr. Echard had written, he had indicated that my client was defaming him when in
I don't
fact
know about all
my client was
500.
not defaming him and that she was harassing him by sending him emails and different text messages. I think that this is relevant to show that not only were the text messages and emails concerning my client's pregnancy, paternity, but also what I had indicated in my opening and evidence that we had Ms. Owens testify to, that she did in fact also message Clayton to take down certain false videos or false statements offline because she was getting harassed by his fans and followers. So this video is to show that this was the video that he had posted, and the reason she had continued communication with him beyond just the pregnancy and paternity was for him to take down certain videos.
Thank you, Pike. Everybody like and subscribe.
And that it was for legitimate purposes.
Like the video.
This is that video that we want to present to show why my client was communicating with Clayton regarding that specific issue.
All right, I'll admit the exhibit for the purpose of that limited purpose that you're referring to.
Confirmation to publish to the court.
Okay.
Traffic.
It's Friday, and you know what we need on a Friday? We need some good news. Who's got the good news?
I bet you Clayton's like, God damn it, they're playing this shit again.
Today, I got the good news. What's that good news, Clayton? Well, test results came back early, and they said little to no fetal DNA present. Let's go, baby. We knew. I knew.
He's trying not to smile, bet. He's like,
I finally put to rest. Thank you all to those that supported me and waited until everything came out and spent false accusations in 2 years. I really don't want to, look ahead to next year and see what's going to happen. I think false accusations in a lifetime are enough. So thank you all for the support, love. This was a trying time that I learned so much about myself. And now back to the regularly scheduled program. Hey, listen, it's Friday.
About 5 more minutes.
she's sad now. Look at her. That video destroys her every time. She's like, he didn't want a baby with me.
All right, I'd like to turn the court and Ms. Owens, I'd like to turn your attention to Exhibit 44. What is Exhibit 44?
Exhibit 44 is a text message I received from Clayton on June the 4th.
Okay. And was this... Okay, this was from... Is this a text message or is this an email?
This is a text message.
Is this an accurate reflection of the text message? Has it been altered in any way that Clayton had sent to you?
No, it has not been altered, and yes, it is accurate.
But I don't see a phone number in here. Was Mr. Echard's phone number saved as Clayton Echard in your phone?
Yes, it was at that point.
Actually, it was saved as Clayton Echard, the Bachelor.
Okay. And, Your Honor, I'd like to admit Exhibit 44 into evidence at this time.
Any objection to 44?
Your Honor, I would just object for the record as to completeness. Again, I believe there is more to this text message than what is being disclosed in this exhibit.
All right, I'll admit it over objection.
Everyone subscribe. Hit the bell.
Okay. I'd like to turn to Exhibit 46. Ms. Owens.
I bet she's looking at them and she's like, what are they talking about? Hey, Lushburn. Thank you. Welcome to members. He was.
What is Exhibit 46?
Exhibit 46 is a variety of...
He's smiling.
...of different medical providers that I saw confirming that I am, in fact, pregnant from the day I found out I was pregnant on June 1st through, I believe it was last week. It may have been through the week prior to that, but I have the dates on there through October 11th. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Were these pictures, why were these pictures taken? Why did you save these documents?
I saved these documents again to try to prove to Mr. Echard that I was indeed pregnant because he doubted me.
Did he ask you to send these documents?
Yes, he did.
To show why?
He asked for these documents to show that I was indeed pregnant and that the pregnancy was ongoing and that it was viable.
Have you altered
Negla.
any of these documents in any way to misconstrue their meaning?
No, I have not altered them.
And are these an accurate reflection of these documents?
Yes, it's entirely accurate.
They are your documents?
Yes, they are.
All right, Your Honor, I'd like to admit Exhibit 46 into evidence.
Your Honor, I'm not objecting because I believe the court needs to see these exhibits, but I will note that we have concerns regarding what they're being offered for.
So I'll admit 46.
Oh, I bet so that. I bet she's mad.
I'd like to take your attention to Exhibit 48. Do you have that in front of you?
I do, yes.
Okay, what is it?
This is a letter from the Arizona Department of Real Estate that they sent me after looking into Mr. Echard's conduct when he was my realtor, showing that he was found in violation of professional conduct for not submitting an offer.
Okay, was this something that you received from the Arizona Department of Real Estate?
Correct.
Did you alter this document in any way?
No, I did not.
Did you receive it on or about
The judge is like, so you went after his work?
September 15th, 2023?
Correct.
Okay, Your Honor, I'd like to admit this into evidence.
I'm objecting for the record based on relevance. Again, this matter is about Ms. Owens' harassment of Mr. Echard. I do not believe that this is relevant.
I agree.
It would be relevant if you said that this was because she reported him at his job. That's the only thing I wish she would have said is like, it is a part of harassment. She didn't get what she wanted, so she went to his work.
It will not be admitted. 48.
Your Honor, how much time?
1 minute.
Hi, Jane Bow.
I'd like to turn to Exhibit 50, Your Honor. This will be the final one that
They didn't take any action.
Or Exhibit 50, do you recognize that exhibit?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and what is it of?
This is something that was posted to Reddit by Mr. Echard under a false name, and that was also in the order of protection hearing I had against him last week. It was discussed.
Objection. Proof.
Okay, and did you change this image in any way?
No, I definitely did not.
How'd you get a copy of this image?
It was on Reddit. Somebody had created it, but I know it was Mr. Echard because only he had this image.
Objection. She's testifying, Your Honor, regarding information that she cannot testify about. Speculating.
You can have her lay foundation that she has knowledge of.
Okay. Is your understanding that Mr. Echard posted this picture?
Yes, because only he had the photo and the sonogram I'm holding that's been edited. I think it's been edited.
Your Honor, I'd like to admit Exhibit
50
at this time.
Your Honor, I'm objecting. This is inherently unreliable. She's failed to lay sufficient foundation. This was not posted by Mr. Echard, and she provided zero proof that this was posted by Mr. Echard or further that this was sent to Mr. Echard in this manner.
Okay. That's a good point.
I'm
Cool.
sustaining the objection and not admit 50.
Okay, nothing further at this time, Your Honor.
Cross-examination.
Your Honor, before I start with cross-examination, my request would be, if the court's willing to entertain this, that we be permitted to go until noon, and I would be willing to waive closing argument because I do have important questions that I would like to go through as opposed to presenting the court with a closing argument if the court would allow that.
Well, let's see how we're doing on time.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Ms. Owens.
Good
morning.
Oh, I like it. Makes me all warm and tingly inside every time I see it.
You were thoroughly questioned by your attorney at the last.
Hold on. We're going to put this at normal speed because I want to hear it in my ears. I just. I love it.
Hearing in this case on October 24th of 2023, correct?
Correct.
And you understand that you were under oath at that time and you remain under oath today, right?
Correct.
And you're aware that any false testimony that you provided or provide today could be considered perjury, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Deandra, this means nothing to her, girl.
so based on that, Ms. Owens, before I proceed with my line of questioning, do you have any prior testimony that you'd like to correct at this time?
I do not.
I do not.
Question mark? I'm not going to get in trouble for perjury, Deandra. God.
I want to make sure that you're clear-headed, and obviously it's your position that you are pregnant with alleged twins, correct?
100%. Yes, correct.
Only 100%? Why not 1,000%? Why not 10,000%? Why not 1,000,000%? Why only 100%?
What medications are you currently on?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevant, and that's an inappropriate question for this.
Overall, it can be impacting your testimony.
Overruled.
I'm on prescribed prenatals, and I'm on folic acid. And I also take lamotrigine for epilepsy.
Is there anything else? Is that your...
And her fucking face, her face expressions creep me the fuck out.
Entire list of medications?
That's my entire list because I was taken off of anything else that I was on when I found out that I was pregnant.
And have you been diagnosed with any other medical or mental health issues?
Objection, Your Honor. I don't think that's going into her mental health, going into her physical health, mental health. I don't think that's appropriate for this.
Hi, chickens.
Overall, I have a question.
Depression.
I'm a baddie with the saddies. Clock it.
Okay, and any other physical health diagnoses?
Epilepsy.
And who provided those diagnoses?
All right, I think we're now over the report of that testimony.
Understood, Your Honor.
Oh! There she is. Oh no, where is it? That's 2 glugs.
On, please. And how far along are you as we sit here today with respect to the pregnancy?
I am 24 weeks along.
Dude, look at Josh's face when she says that. Watch Josh's face when she says that.
How far along are you as we sit here today with respect to the pregnancy?
I am 24 weeks along.
I've never seen someone reconsider all of their choices this blatantly on their face. He's just like, oh my God.
And when was your last menstrual period in order to calculate your due date?
Objection, Your Honor. I don't think that that's appropriate at this time. It seems like these questions are meant to harass my client. She's indicated she's pregnant. She's indicated it's been about a month. You don't need to know things about her menstrual period.
I'm going to sustain the objection.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Can you please provide us with your alleged due date?
February 14th.
And you testify that there's absolutely no possibility at all that your alleged twins are anyone other than Clayton, correct?
There's no chance they're anybody else's.
Except for Clayton's neighbor. Because, you know, I'd be throwing it around, girl. Oh, yeah.
But you understand that Clayton has been very clear from day one that he did not have sexual intercourse with you, right?
Clayton was not. If you look at the June 4th message,
Ma'am, these are yes or no questions. Do you understand that Clayton was very clear from day one that it's his position he did not have sexual intercourse with you?
Then the answer is no.
And as we sit here today...
God, I wish you would have read that tight email in there. Ugh.
You have participated in 3 DNA tests to try to prove that Clayton's the father, correct?
Correct.
And not a single DNA test has come back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Stating Clayton's the father.
Sorry, it was 2 DNA tests, not 3.
Well, you indicated at the last hearing that you were providing a sample for the 3rd.
Allie,
DNA test
absolutely.
to be completed, correct?
But the second one got there was an issue with the transit according to the lab. So, I mean, that wasn't tested. So I can't say that I have had 3 tests that have come back with different results because only 2 were tested.
And one of them says that my blood was diluted. So that one was also in transit.
Ms. Owens, you've provided a sample on 3 separate occasions for DNA tests, correct?
This is my face when anybody asks me to do simple math.
But the second one got there was an issue with the transit according to the lab. So, I mean, that wasn't tested. So I can't say that I have had 3 tests that have come back with different results because only 2 were tested.
This is me.
Owens,
Simple
you've
math.
Provided a sample on 3 separate occasions for DNA tests, correct?
Correct, but the second was.
These are yes or no questions. I'm not looking for you to elaborate. So we'll move on. As we sit here today, not a single DNA test has come back indicating that Clayton's the father, correct?
The samples were diluted, and I'm going back next month, is what I was.
These are yes or no
Yes
questions.
or no, dipshit.
It's a very simple question. As we sit here today, you have no DNA test that indicates that Clayton is the father, right?
The results, the testing is ongoing, is what I was told, as was Clayton.
Judge, I'm going to ask her to be I'm going to ask you to consider this non-responsive.
So that's
You've said that on a couple occasions, that the testing is ongoing.
Correct.
So is it your testimony that you provide these samples and that there's no results that are coming from these samples you're providing?
I'm unclear on what you're trying to ask me, because they said that I need to go back a month to give another sample, that the testing is not back. So I'm unclear, I guess I'm trying to say.
Isn't it true that the test came back and indicated there was 0 fetal DNA?
That's absolutely not true.
Okay. And again, Ms. Owens, you have provided no testimony and no objective evidence or documentation to date to support
Thank you,
that you
Toadette.
have a positive DNA test proving Clayton's the father of your alleged twins, right?
The testing is ongoing. I'm unclear, I guess, is what you're trying to ask me.
Who is your OBGYN?
Dr. McCool and Dr. Higley.
Looking at me, he's like, fuck, just shut up. Watch him. He's like,
ask me.
Who is your OBGYN?
Dr. McCool and Dr. Higley.
Josh. Poor Josh. He's like, would you shut the fuck up? God damn it.
Sure, I wasn't able to hear that, and I'm not sure if the...
I'll withdraw the objection now.
Can you please repeat that, Ms. Owens? Who is your OBGYN?
Everybody press like, subscribe, hit the bell.
My main OBGYN is the perinatologist, Dr. McCool.
And when is the last time... Oh, well, you said your main
Thank you,
OBGYN.
Bethany.
Who else are you seeing? What other pregnancy-related doctors are you seeing?
Dr. Higley, who I saw last Friday. And an epilepsy doctor as well. Ford, he specializes in pregnancy.
Okay. And in your exhibit, I believe it was 44, you indicated... Actually, let me go back here.
I feel terrible for Josh.
I apologize. It was your exhibit 43. You indicated that all of exhibit 43 contains copies of your medical records that would support this alleged pregnancy, correct?
I believe it was exhibit 46 that was the proof of pregnancy. We didn't do exhibit 43.
I apologize. Exhibit 46, my mistake. And in that exhibit 46, all that you have from Dr. McCool here is a screenshot of an upcoming appointment for Monday, July 24th of 2023, right?
Correct.
Not Michelle McCool.
You understand that anyone can go online at AMommy, where Dr. McCool works, and make an appointment for an OBGYN appointment with Dr. McCool, correct?
That is not true. Dr. McCool is a perinatologist. I have a referral to see him because I have epilepsy. He's a high risk specialist. You can't go and make an appointment with him. I had to send records to get an appointment with him.
Okay, but the only record that you have provided this court with regarding your alleged high risk perinatologist is a screenshot of an appointment for Monday, July 24th of 2023.
Dr. Seuss.
Right?
No, I provided the last page was...
She's like, my OBGYN is Dr. Pepper.
October the 11th with a diagnosis epilepsy during pregnancy from my neurologist after an appointment that day.
Ms. Owens, there is no copy of any medical record from October 11th.
Yes, there is. The last page. It's
Okay.
October 11th. If you look at the last page, Zeman Glennis on October.
I could watch this every day. I've seen this, I think, 2 other times in full, and my heart rate is still up. I could watch it every day.
11th, 10:53:20 Mountain Standard Time.
I apologize. What was it that the court indicated?
A few more minutes, so we need to probably step it up a little bit if you want to get to other things.
As we sit here today, Ms. Owens, you have refused to sign any sort of HIPAA release so that Mr. Echard could obtain directly from your medical providers evidence to support any alleged pregnancy.
Aw.
No,
Thanks, Bethany. I can't tell you that, but I did go to 2 different high schools. But yeah, I'm happy to have you here.
Friday, I literally had the doctor send it to him directly.
Oh, it's okay, Pike.
Send it to him directly. And that's an email I sent to him telling him that it was sent directly to him. I signed a HIPAA release.
No, it's Josh, Angela.
Ms. Owens, this is not the first time that you've made allegations that you're pregnant with twins within the last 2 years, correct?
That is incorrect.
Okay. So I would ask the court to take judicial notice, Your Honor, of the civil matter involving Mr.
Hi,
Greg
Ville-Marie.
Gillespie, who is present in the courtroom today. And it's CV, let me get that number for the court,
I have a protective
2021.
Gillespie and against Mr. Echard, and I wish I would.
I have
a protective order against Mr. Gillespie, and I am very upset right now because he can use his telekinesis to hack through my computer and get to me. He's a very master hacker. He's also a shapeshifter. And he went to Professor Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. And I'm afraid.
Was aware that Mr. Gillespie
052893.
No, I'm going to object to that.
just Corey did.
We had an exhibit that we discussed last time regarding that case, and what was presented was a complaint and a motion to dismiss, and there wasn't any findings from any court on anything related to that. So I'm not going to consider that at this point.
Your Honor, I do have some questions that I think are very important for the court to hear regarding that case. I understand if the court doesn't want to take judicial notice, but I do have questions that are important that I would like to proceed with regarding the uncanny similarities.
I don't think that would be appropriate for this specific hearing. We know the scope of this particular hearing. Bringing up things in a separate case, there's separate issues. These are not the same thing. This is an injunction against harassment. I don't even know what that case is.
Oh fuck, Brenda's back. Oh no.
It's not an injunction against harassment. I know that. It's not appropriate.
Your Honor, this goes to the heart of why Mr. Echard needs this injunction against harassment, and Miss Owens' pattern, her modus operandi.
I don't know why she's not in person.
Her pattern of behavior, her pattern of making the same claims against other men in the state of Arizona within the last 2 years. And I think it's highly relevant to this case because it supports why Mr. Echard needs this injunction against harassment, because this individual has done this before, and there are concerns that she will not stop.
What?
Done that before? How do you know about that? How do you know that I've done this before? It's almost like court records are public or something.
I'm going to sustain the objection. I'm not going to allow that testimony.
Oh man, she's angry chugging.
And Your Honor, I would ask, again, the court to reconsider here, because this matter, it's very important that the court hears how...
Could you imagine if she just shotgunned the monster? She just fucking poked a hole in it and opened it, and she was like, and then smashed the can against her forehead.
Ms. Owens has made the exact same allegations in another matter within the last 2 years.
Oh, you missed Brenda? Brenda farts in the lunchroom. And she's like, I just brought hard-boiled eggs, not my farts.
Years. And she has committed perjury in her the last hearing because
Look at that face. More farts. Laura smash.
She made incorrect statements. She made false statements under oath regarding the nature of that case. She opens the door in her testimony when Mr. Lopez was when he was direct examining her regarding the fact that there are no other cases that are similar regarding things that happened in that case. So she did open the door based on her direct examination.
Have a good weekend, Bethany.
Honor, these are very serious allegations that the petitioner's attorney is now alleging against my client. She is insisting that my client has now committed perjury. My client has no criminal history and is not being charged with perjury. So I don't know, like, that's just an allegation. Again, these cases are completely different. We're hearing that the attorney testified that these are the same. These are not the same matters. These questions and this cross-examination of my client regarding these issues, again, would be inappropriate and is outside the scope of this hearing. In fact, it even sounds like she's trying to bring out character evidence, which would be inadmissible in a hearing like this.
I'm going to sustain the objection again. So if there's other things you want to ask about her testimony, Kim, you have about 2 more minutes.
Ms. Owens, you understand and you testified under oath that Mr. Echard blocked you from communicating with him, correct?
He would block and unblock. But not from communication. It was on a text number, but we were always in email communication as recently as the day before I went to the press. He sent me an email. So.
Well, Mr. Echard told you he didn't want you contacting him anymore and then would block your telephone number, correct?
But told me to email him.
Ms. Owens, these are yes or no questions. Isn't it true that Mr. Echard indicated he did not want you contacting him anymore and then would block your telephone number?
Actually, that's incorrect. From the early resolution conference that we had, Mr. Echard told me specifically to contact him via text. I had forgotten that. If you look at the transcript from that hearing,
Jill.
you would see that. And I haven't contacted him via text after he told me to.
The other lawyers withdrew.
Okay, can you take a look at Exhibit 55 for me, please?
I don't have an Exhibit 55.
These are our supplemental exhibits.
That were not
than the ones that are their exhibits that they would have sent you. It may not be marked by number. Is, I guess, the issue. Hers may not be marked by number.
They are, Your Honor. We sent them exhibits marked by number.
Email. I did not see his exhibits. Excuse me. Let me.
And Your Honor, I'm asking for more time.
Oh, I know. He's just, poor Josh is just like, good Lord.
It may not be marked by number.
He just doesn't want to be here anymore.
I guess the issue. Hers may not be marked by number.
My mom says boys block me because they like me.
Let me check my email. I did not see his exhibits. Excuse me. Let me.
And Your Honor, I'm asking for more time because her not being prepared, knowing I presented these exhibits to her attorney yesterday, is coming into my time, and I have still several questions I'd like to ask.
I was not aware that he was getting more exhibits added after he already had testified, so I apologize.
He has more exhibits than I do. I need to fake more exhibities.
There's text messages between the parties dated 5/23/25. That's all I have. I don't have the actual exhibit.
That's the first one. And then there is another one after that. Do you see?
You have the exhibit that's from May 25th?
I don't see anything. I literally just am seeing a list of plaintiff's trial exhibits 55 through 60.
Oh, maybe you should have went to court, Laura. Gee whiz.
Can you explain what the context is for me to understand?
Are you able to scroll down?
Your Honor, I'm concerned if she doesn't have these exhibits that we're going to need more time, because this is very important that I get through this testimony, and I provided these to counsel in advance to avoid this exact issue. And had Ms. Owens been present, this wouldn't have been an issue at all.
I know, that's right.
Right, but I have a protective order against Mr. Echard.
Okay, and?
All right. Just, can you find the exhibits or not?
Let me just try to see if I could scroll down. Hang on. Maybe if you make my screen smaller. Oh, yes, I do. Hang on. I think I see them.
Like you're
I see
staring
exhibit
at my soul.
55. Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Ms. Owens, do you see Exhibit 55 is a text message communication between you and Clayton dated May 25th of 2023, correct?
Correct. The day after he didn't file the
I would move to admit these exhibits, Your Honor. This exhibit.
It's not testimony. She's asking if you recognize the exhibit. Any objection to 55?
I don't remember sending
I'll
it.
admit 55.
And here, Ms. Owens, on May 25th of 2023, Clayton says to you, I'm debating filing a police report. Please leave me alone, correct?
The context needs to be stated. He did not make
Ms. Owens, I am asking you yes or no questions.
And he was found in
Your
violation.
attorney will have the time to ask you a question again, Ms. Owens. So just answer her question, and your attorney will have an opportunity to question you again.
Okay, then can you? I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question? I'm sorry. This is ridiculous.
I'm concerned that
This is ridiculous. I have brought this upon myself. This is ridiculous. Everybody, press like, subscribe, hit the bell.
That she's doing this intentionally to eat into
All right,
my
let's
time.
just ask the questions. You're wasting more time saying all that stuff.
Ms. Owens, isn't it true that on this text message dated May 25th of 2023, Clayton responded to you and said, I'm debating filing a police report. Please leave me alone, correct?
That's what the text message says. I don't have that, but sure.
And
that's what
right below that, you sent him another text message, correct?
That's what it shows, correct.
Okay. Can we move to Exhibit 56? It should be the next page of the document, please.
Your Honor, how are we on time? Because I knew you said 3 minutes. I
We're
understand.
close on time, so I want to leave everyone time to do a closing if they choose to.
You see these emails between you and Clayton dated June 28th of 2023, correct?
Correct.
Correct, but the middle email is missing from him, but correct, yes.
You're move for the admission of Exhibit 56, please.
But it's missing the
56.
middle email.
Yeah, Your Honor, I'm going to object because this isn't everything in whole. You can see that there's an email missing between these two emails. There wasn't any foundation.
Curly Fry, this is the question we all ask. If she miscarried in July, why is she still claiming she's pregnant? Ugh.
That was Wade.
But this was one of many emails sent between the two of us. Clayton changed.
I don't think it's, but Blinky, I don't think it's, or Binky, sorry. I don't think it's strategic. I don't think she's strategically trying to run them out of time. I think she truly thinks that she can explain this away. I really do.
His mind many times.
I guess just referring to these exhibits. Do you recognize these exhibits? These messages?
I mean, that's what they said. I haven't gotten to read through them, but I mean, that's what it says.
You haven't gotten to read through them, bitch. We know you read this shit to go to bed. We know you read this shit forwards, backwards, upside down. We know you know what these exhibits are.
Do you believe these are a representation of the exhibits of the emails that were sent?
I know that my name when I email somebody else has a picture of me with a horse instead of the LO, so I don't know if that's relevant, whereas like Clayton's picture is shown with Clayton Echard, so I don't know if that's relevant. If I read these quickly, I can see if they are mine. I'm going to trust that they are mine, but I haven't gotten a chance to read through them.
Your Honor, she did testify that she recognized the emails dated June 28th of 2023. So I'm asking for their admission.
Hi, Tony.
Again, the middle email is missing where Clayton tried to trap me, but
Clayton tried to trap who? In a bear trap, maybe. What? What?
Your Honor, I'm asking if the court strike that there's no question before her right now regarding that.
I'll strike that statement. I will go ahead and admit Exhibit 56.
In Exhibit 56, Ms. Owens, on line 1, you say, I just need clarity as to what we are doing. I've offered to give you control over the outcome of the pregnancy if we date exclusively and care for each other, correct?
Correct, which was one thought on one day, and I took that away after. Yes.
Because he didn't want to do it. So I took that option off the table.
And this is the exact same statement that you made to Mr. Gillespie back in July of 2021, isn't it?
I have no idea what statement I made to Mr. Gillespie, but both pregnancies have been medically proven, and I have the documentation and sent it.
But Ms. Owens,
all right. We can't keep everyone talking over each other.
I sent the HIPAA records. I released my HIPAA records.
Ms. Owens, there's no question before you. Your Honor, I'm asking the court to strike these statements.
All right. So let's try to do it.
Josh is on his phone. He's like, what's my Wordle for today?
To the question, if you...
I don't know what I said in 2021.
Okay, so if you don't remember, just say, I don't know what I said.
I don't know.
That if I said that. Okay,
I don't know.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, so we have room for like one more question, and we're going to be doing closing argument.
Okay.
And Your Honor, again, I would just ask that in lieu of closing argument that I be permitted to ask.
I've already done that. Okay. We're already at 11:56 at the moment. So,
okay, Your Honor. And here, Ms. Owens, isn't it true that you alleged you were pregnant with twins with Mr. Gillespie in June of 2021?
No, that was an email that he doctored in 2021 that I have already testified about.
Oh no, it's Super Hacker Greg.
About that in the other case. So no, I never said I was pregnant with twins.
Can you please take a look
again
at our exhibit?
This was an exhibit that, whatever it is, I'm guessing I know what it is. It was one message that was doctored.
I want to know what Josh was doing on his phone. All wrong answers. Go.
By Mr. Gillespie that appeared a year into the court case I had with him.
Right, and we've already discussed the fact that I'm not really considering all of that. So let's Mr. Closing.
Your Honor, my concern here, and again, I mean this with all due respect, but Ms. Owens has a pattern of behavior here. She has previously made identical allegations in another case. The exhibits that I have today, as supplemental exhibits, all support that the statements she's made to Mr. Echard are almost identical to statements made to Mr. Gillespie in 2021. This is highly concerning behavior. She has now perjured herself on several occasions during testimony.
Look at him. He's like, bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up, watch his face right now.
Statements made to Mr. Gillespie in 2021. This is highly concerning behavior. She has now perjured herself on several occasions during testimony, and I am not being given the opportunity to show the court the documents to support that she is lying under oath.
I have proven my pregnancies and had my records sent to Mr. Echard.
Okay, Ms. Owens, Ms. Owens, we're not testifying right now.
I'm sorry.
Even if it was true that Ms. Owens did that in the past, which we are denying, but even if it was true, that has no relation to this specific case. Just because she may have done it before doesn't mean she's doing it now. And we have presented evidence showing that she is pregnant. We have presented evidence showing why she is.
That's false.
We're going to do closing arguments now. So whoever wants to do a closing argument, Ms. Arena, go ahead.
Your Honor, this is a clear case of harassment. The court has seen through all of the exhibits submitted by Mr. Echard and the additional exhibits that we presented today that the parties had an encounter in May of 2020. Mr. Echard did not have sexual intercourse with Ms. Owens. Shortly thereafter, Ms. Owens began claiming she was pregnant with Mr. Echard's child, with an alleged child. Mr. Echard repeatedly, from May to today's date, has pleaded with Ms. Owens to stop contacting him. He has blocked her number on several occasions, and she gets a new number and or uses an app to continue contacting him. It has not stopped. Mr. Echard has lost job opportunities, speaking engagements. He has suffered extreme emotional distress over these claims that are baseless.
It just goes so well with her face.
Repeated outreach attempts after pleading with her to stop. This is the definition of harassment. The court's well aware harassment is defined per the statute as a series of acts over any period of time that is directed at a specific person and that would cause a reasonable person to be seriously alarmed, annoyed, or harassed. And the conduct, in fact, seriously alarms, annoys, or harasses the person and serves no legitimate purpose. Ms. Owens has fabricated a pregnancy now twice on two separate occasions. Mr. Echard is the second victim of this. She has provided no medical records to support that she is in fact pregnant. As the court saw, her Exhibit 46, Your Honor, is not medical records to support a pregnancy. It is merely, and I'd like to draw the court's attention to this.
Josh was following the JFC Reddit. He's like, I put the J in JFC.
It is a picture of a test completed at Banner on June 1st of 2023 regarding HCG. It does not say it is a positive pregnancy test. The next page, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ms. Owens, this is not your turn.
I'm sorry. It does. Okay.
It's not your turn.
I'm sorry. I know you told me to shut the fuck up, but I'm not going to. So there's that.
It is very questionable, as a woman who's been pregnant before, that Ms. Owens goes to Banner to get an alleged pregnancy test on June 1st, and then she never goes back to Banner Health for any additional testing. The next page of this exhibit is simply a screenshot of an upcoming appointment with a Dr. McCool on Monday, July 24th, 2023. There are no records to support that she is an active patient with Dr. McCool, that he is her perionatologist. There's nothing. We just have a screenshot of an appointment that was made, which anyone can do online.
Hi, Pablo.
The next record, Your Honor, this is now a HCG test from any lab test now in Scottsdale. This is not a positive pregnancy test. This is a positive HCG test. Why is she going to a new provider for a alleged pregnancy test on October 16th? These next two pages of records, Your Honor, it's hard to tell what they are. They look like they are screen grabs of an appointment that is unclear. It's just unclear. At the root of this case, and the reason that Mr. Echard is fearful, he is scared, is the fact that there has been a fabricated pregnancy. She has participated in several paternity tests, none of which have come back showing any proof or any signs of fetal DNA, Your Honor. If it wasn't for...
You know, the more I see this stuff, the more I'm like, oh yeah, this bitch is going to trial. That face is going to trial, girl.
The fact that she has done this before in another case, this is unbelievable. It is very alarming. She lied under oath, and she lied under oath at the last hearing. She's not being truthful today. It is very alarming. She lied under oath, and she lied under oath at the last hearing. She's not being...
All the men in the chat, I want you to imagine this coming at you in the middle of the night. I just imagine it, right? You got somebody touching on you. You're like, oh, what's that? You're just kind of sleepy in a daze. You're like, all right. And you wake up and that's the face you see. I've done worse. Oh, God. This is great TV. Let's start every stream with this portion of the trial. For a reason. Ooh.
Truthful today, and my client is legitimately fearful of what else she's capable of. He's asking that this court recognize that he has done everything.
I just know she doesn't brush her teeth. I just know it. I can tell. There's something about her that I'm just like, your breath stank, girl.
To handle this appropriately. He has begged and pleaded with her to stop contacting him.
Hi, Charlie.
There is no reason for these two to have communication, despite what Ms. Owens will say regarding this alleged pregnancy. There is no proven pregnancy at this point. So we are asking that this court find that she has harassed Mr. Echard from May of 2023 up until today's date, and we're asking that the court find that the injunction against harassment needs to be ordered and maintained.
Josh is like, I wonder how much those guys get paid at Walmart that do the garden center. He's like, I'm thinking about switching professions. Yes, he quit.
Yes, Your Honor. Now, I would agree with Clayton that Laura's communications with him were alarming, annoying, harassing, if, in fact, Laura wasn't pregnant. And if, in fact, he wasn't responding to her through the...
I think that this case should be a test. Like, if you want to be a defense attorney, this case should be a test. And, like, in a classroom, and if you want to be a lawyer, they'll be like, all right, here's your case, here's your client. How are you going to represent this?
Over 4-month period that she's been pregnant. She is pregnant, and he has been responding. Clayton has not met his burden in this matter. He's claimed that the amount of texts and emails has caused him to be alarmed, annoyed, harassed. Well, for starters, the reason there are so many emails and text messages is because the chosen form of communication between Laura and Clayton was through emails and text messages. And because that was how Clayton wanted them to communicate, not in person.
Clayton didn't want them to communicate at all, to be fair.
Not over the phone, but through emails and text messages. And second, we are talking about a span, again, of over 4 months or more. There are going to be a lot of text messages during that time. There are going to be a lot of emails during that time. Third, he claimed in his petition that he has not responded to Laura and that he had blocked her. Now, that is clearly a lie. And
Sir, I would object. That misstates the evidence. There is clear evidence to support that the messages are showing from a blocked sender. That is not accurate.
Your Honor, some of those messages may have been blocked, but there are other communications in the exhibit, in Clinton's own exhibits, that show that he did respond.
I don't know
to my
how
client,
she's single.
whether it be in emails or text messages, and we've provided those some of those exhibits in the ones that were admitted to this court. Now, Laura testified that there was communication.
Not a lot,
even
lizard.
aside from the exhibits that we've presented. It's impossible to put all the communication within over 4 months into a short hearing, essentially. Now, I want to talk about the content of that communication.
Where is that video of Omar and Megan? I'd love to watch it. We'll do that next.
From my client to Clayton was meant for legitimate purposes and not to annoy him, not to harass him, not to alarm him. Almost all communication between Laura and Clayton was for the purposes of the pregnancy and paternity. The only other sort of communication from my client toward Clayton was in relation to the post that he put online when my client would receive harassing messages from Clayton's fans and his followers. So the communication around that time, call it August, September, was toward Clayton asking him to take those different things down so that my client wouldn't be harassed. Throughout this entire time, since May, Clayton has never been clear with what he's wanted to do.
No,
he's been
that was
wishy-washy
Corey.
the entire time. First, he didn't believe that my client was pregnant, so she sent him proof, and she sent him proof again. He wanted numerous forms of proof. You saw in our exhibit the video of Miss Owens pregnant. That was a video that Clayton asked my client to send to him. How can you ask someone to send you proof of their pregnancy and then now call it harassment? Now say that you're alarmed. Now say that you're annoyed. Now say that you're harassed. That doesn't make any sense. He was also wishy-washy about what should be done with the unborn children. And we're talking about at the beginning, around May, June. Should she have the children? Should they be aborted? Are we going to give them up for adoption? Am I going to have sole custody? Is she going to have sole custody? He was never consistent with what he wanted. I'm sure that
Thanks for being here, Marilyn.
I'm sure maybe he thought one thing one day, and maybe he thought something else another day, and then he thought back to we didn't know what he wanted. And that was communication that was going both ways, back and forth between Clayton and Laura. Again, he hasn't been consistent, and that is what the root of this problem is. That is why there's so many communications back and forth. Had this been done in person, had they chosen to meet up physically or talk over the phone, things wouldn't get lost in translation through
he's always been
email, through text. But that's how they chose, that's how Clayton chose how he wanted communication with Laura. And that's what made everything so difficult. During this time period, Laura actually had to hire another attorney to help facilitate paternity testing. That didn't work, so then Laura had to file a matter out of the family court to create a parenting plan.
These are not facts and evidence at this time. These are exhibits that Mr. Lopez did not get to present.
I think she testified that she filed a paternity lawsuit.
And they did not have, neither of them, my client nor Clayton, have had an attorney in that family matter, so they are forced to communicate with each other because they need to meet and confer. They needed to submit a resolution plan, so there's going to be text and communications back and forth from the two of them. Everything that you've heard during, whether it was our case in chief or the petitioner's case in chief, this is a snapshot of what has happened over the course of over 4 months. We were not able to present everything. All communication between my client and Clayton were for legitimate purposes. Again, not to harass him. Look at the exhibits. Look at the ones that Clayton submitted. There are clear exhibits that show that he was sending messages to her. We had submitted exhibits showing that Clayton had been communicating with her. So the fact that in the petition itself states that he had not responded to her, that's completely untrue. He had indicated in his petition that my client had harassed him. Well, that's not what happened. Who was the one that was posting videos online and getting harassed? Clayton was posting the videos. My client was getting harassed. Not one communication. There wasn't one communication that indicated after they had been in communication since May. Since then, there was no communications that were sent to my client telling my client, stop texting me, stop emailing me, stop calling me. Not one. They presented one exhibit that shows one message that indicated that, I may call the police, something like that. It seems like he might be worried. But since then, he had been communicating with my client. So again, you can't say that you are being alarmed, annoyed, harassed, but then going ahead and then emailing my client, texting my client. And again, for all of those reasons, I think that the communication between my client and Mr. Echard were for legitimate purposes, for the to determine pregnancy itself, moving into determining paternity itself, to trying to schedule paternity testing with the attorney, to the family court matter, and to today. And so for all those reasons, we're requesting that this be dismissed.
I don't know. We should look at the bar complaints.
Your Honor, in rebuttal, none of the communication from Ms. Owens to Clayton has been for a legitimate purpose. As the court has heard today, it is clear there has been no DNA test or test of any kind to support that she is allegedly pregnant with Mr. Echard's twins. There is no reason for these parties to communicate. What Mr. Lopez is proposing is that if you block someone, but they find another way to contact you, and then you tell them you still don't want to talk to them in a polite email or a polite message, then that's not harassment. That is the epitome of harassment, Your Honor. The court has received exhibits in the first hearing from Mr. Echard supporting that she would find other avenues to communicate with him after he had blocked her. Again, it is Mr. Echard's position that that this pregnancy has been fabricated. And I want to be clear on this, Your Honor. It's possible that Ms. Owens is pregnant, but it's my client's position that he did not have sexual intercourse with her and she is not pregnant with his alleged twins. And that is the root of the issue here. There has been no support for this alleged pregnancy other than her attempts to show the court and or Mr. Echard a picture of her alleged pregnancy, which again, we suspect may still be fabricated. So there has been no legitimate purpose to her communication other than to harass Mr. Echard to try to force a relationship on him. She told Mr. Echard on multiple occasions that she was going to force him to communicate with her, whether he wanted to or not.
Hi, Maddie.
And he has been clear. He does not want any additional communication from her.
All right, thank you. So, as I stated when we first started this hearing,
she's drinking a Monster.
I'm not making a determination as to whether or not she's pregnant or not. That is a family court matter. That case is pending before the family court. The testing or whatever is going to happen is a result of that. So I'm not making a decision and a determination today whether or not there is a valid or invalid pregnancy. I understand Mr. Echard's position is there isn't. I understand her position is there is. That's where we are at the moment. With regards to the evidence and the communication, the court at this time does find there were a series of events that were aimed at the plaintiff that would cause a reasonable person to be alarmed, annoyed, or harassed, that he was, in fact, alarmed, annoyed, or harassed. I do find they do not serve a legitimate purpose. Messages that have been sent, one, he blocked her on numerous occasions. She even said in the blocking communication, can you unblock me so I can unblock you again? I got a new number, and then there's another new number. I think that's clear that he does not wish to have communication. Nature of the communication, while maybe surrounds the pregnancy, the communications that I have a lot of concerns with are the ones where she's trying to make offers to him to continue a relationship, that she is trying to facilitate. If you do this, then I'll give you this. Those kinds of messages are of the nature that are...
I reached out to them. They never got back to me. Probably because their channel is 19,000 times the size of mine.
Harassing and can be viewed as alarming, annoying, or harassing. There are a number of messages that were admitted that are attempts at, I view kind of almost as trying to, get him to do and agree to things that are not necessarily, it's not like we said, hey, can you take the paternity test? And he said, no. Hey, can you reconsider? I want to do a paternity test. And then I went and filed a lawsuit because you wouldn't do it. I mean, that's one thing. 500 emails, back and forth, or messages, I'll say text messages and emails over that period of time to try to clarify and do that is beyond what was necessary to be able to communicate those things. There were a number of threats to go to the media, which were other additional attempts to try to use the media as manipulation, or the threat to go to the media as manipulation. I find those to be alarming, annoying, or harassing. So I am going to grant the injunction at this time. The injunction is going to prevent any communication outside of the legal process, and specifically a legal process in court hearings. So I am going to grant the injunction, and so I will sign the granted injunction today, and then I know Ms. Owens isn't present, but we can give a copy of the signed injunction, obviously, to Mr. Lopez today, but whether or not ultimately she needs to be served with it so that the service of the injunction is appropriate, because it will go into effect once the injunction is served upon her. It would remain in effect for a period of 1 year. This was the hearing that she had as a result of that, so there's not an additional time to request an additional hearing. And if you guys want to wait for a few minutes, I'll sign an order. If there were exhibits that you did not offer that you wish to have returned to you, you can let the clerk know and she can release those back.
Thank you, Honor.
Right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait, where is it? Where is it? It's coming. Everybody be very quiet. I need it as a sound in my soundboard. Here it comes. Get ready. How does it feel to lose, Laura?
Lester. Graduated a couple years ago. Were you on like which one?
Just wait.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you graduated just a year before. Oh, yeah, I was okay, that's okay. and I was like, I think I went to school with her. And then I was like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Just wait.
That's pretty cool.
Where is it? It's coming. It's coming. It's Greg Gillespie and his wife, I believe. No, Florida. There's something after that. Just wait. Wait. Oh, that was the first one? All right. Well, we'll go to that one real quick. Hold on. Let me go back to Schnitzel's because I just want to hear that part. I didn't realize that was the first one. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Where is it? It's this one.
For the 500 mass emails, probably.
That's over what period of time?
No.
Over 5 months. She
And is that including email?
Finished that. But even assuming they started at 8:30.
Okay, so it's supposed to. I'm not trying to be difficult. So you're saying it's supposed to start at 8:30.
That's correct.
And it's scheduled for a 3-hour time. I mean, this had a time limit on it, so it's scheduled for 3 hours.
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
Right, so November 2nd at 11. We're going to pick up with the exhibits, defense exhibits, and
She
then
gets denied by the judge.
we'll allow Mr. Echard to do cross-examination, and then Mr. Echard, you would have the opportunity to present any rebuttal testimony if you felt that was needed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Oh, wait.
Thank you. We'll get an email for that, or just confirming.
Outside of the hearing. So let me look for another date.
Okay.
Where is it? Oh, God, where is it?
We just ask or make a request that she stop sending me messages. I don't think that it's maybe it's just. I mean, I don't think it's worthwhile. It's not necessary considering
Hi,
we're
Calamity
under,
Jane.
In a court case. I don't know if I can request that, but I would like to request that so that we can avoid having conversations outside of the court anyways.
Well, Your Honor, they have an active family court case right now, and this type of hearing specifically is for what Mr. Echard is asking for. That's why we're doing this hearing, and I don't think the court can order that my client, not saying that she would, but I'm just indicating that I don't think that this court can order her not to have any contact with them at this point. They have a family law case together. We actually have another protective order hearing tomorrow. I don't think the court has the power to do that. I don't think that request should be granted.
I don't know that I can do that officially. I think that we can note Ms. Owens hears her request and is asking that you cease any communication between now and when we are able to redo our hearing, unless there's
Look at him just staring at her.
For the family court matter, but I'm assuming we communicate while at a court hearing versus outside of a hearing.
Oh, she keeps waving her hand. She keeps like waving her hand. Here it comes. Here it comes. Is this it?
Your Honor, is it possible for me to show Clayton that I am, in fact, pregnant because he hasn't seen me?
No.
No.
So, Your Honor, is it possible for me to show Clayton that I am, in fact, pregnant because he hasn't seen me?
No.
Josh's face. All the way down. All the way down. Where is it?
Your Honor, is it possible for me to show Clayton that I am, in fact, pregnant because he hasn't seen me?
No.
Ah! Oh, God. What a time to be alive, friends. What a time to be alive. Okay, here we go. I know, poor Josh. I want to talk to Josh. Okay, so we have that. She states that she is 24 weeks pregnant while she's chugging a Monster Energy drink. So we have that. And then November 3rd, Dave Neal is served a lawsuit from Laura alleging harassment and revenge porn. The photo cited by Laura as revenge porn was shared by Laura herself in the public Dropbox. Oh, we saw this yesterday. Cool. November 6th, a video emerges. Laura showing Laura's alleged belly bump moving noticeably during the court hearing against Clayton just 27 days after she was photographed in public with a flat belly. We know that. We've had that. I know. My yawns are the worst. I'm sorry. November 9th, an Arizona judge throws out the Owens suit for emotional damage. Where is it?
Emotional damage.
Yeah, we saw it. It's the video that I just played. Against Greg Gillespie, and then tries to change her name to Emily Wilson. She files a report against Greg for allegedly violating his order of protection. Oh, under alt accounts, we got that. Laura Mass emails podcasters, threatening them. We saw that yesterday. Laura attends an appointment at MomDoc to confirm she's no longer pregnant. Okay? I know, I need to put some coffee in there. Glugs were timed with the, oh my God. A YouTuber named Schnitzel Ninja, we stan. That's where we get most of our content from. Her and all the best girlies. The all the best folks. Go follow their channels. Posts the first of several court hearings involving Laura Owens. November 2nd hearing, Laura later has this publicly available video removed from YouTube. However, YouTube reinstates the video, finding no violations. The paternity case status becomes inactive as nothing new has been filed. That's December 4th. So here we are. We have this case on inactive. Great. It is the gift that never stops giving, honestly. Would have been the judge for Laura's DVRO if she would have ruled the same. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. And it was sketched out. Oh my God. In Schnitzel we trust. Yeah, and Laura seethes for sure. On December 5th, Law Talk with Mike makes his first video about the case entitled Who's Your Daddy? He later invites Laura to share her story. She declines the offer and has a video removed from YouTube. I've never seen Law Talk's stuff.
Is Laura Owens pregnant with twins? Is Clayton Echard the father? I don't know. I really don't. I'm very skeptical of that. But I've fallen into this rabbit hole. I've done a few videos on it. I do now have a playlist called Who's Your Daddy? And I was just doing a stream on one of the appearances, and a lot of people were asking for this. Laura Owens sent me a goofy email threatening me. I read it.
So he was talking about that. Okay. So there's that. Mike is cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. A lot of people have a lot of good things to say about him. December 6th, a second DNA test confirms little to no fetal DNA, as reported by Dave Neal. This is the third test taken by Owens. However, the second test was lost in transit and was never tested. It is around this time Laura submits her criminal complaint against Dave with the Los Angeles District Attorney. Laura reports Clayton to the Scottsdale PD for cyberly violating his OOP. Oops, wrong me. In December 12th, Echard files the expedited motion to extend dismissal date on an active calendar and schedule an evidentiary hearing to determine if Laura is actually pregnant, and if so, establish or disprove his paternity. Oh, he responds to it on his channel? Okay.
Is Laura Owens pregnant with twins? And judge for your.
So it's
Mr. Weber, you got.
okay.
Since there's some requests for it, I got contacted by, I can't remember her name, the woman who was in the Who's Your Daddy video.
The Who's Your Daddy video.
The woman claiming that the Bachelor contestant.
I love that he's like,
is
I don't care what this bitch's name is. I don't fucking care.
the father of her babies. I won't put it up because then it'll put her email out there. But so you'll have to take my word for it. I'm going to read it. We're gonna have a dramatic reading of this. By the way, I get this nonsense all the time. Just so you guys know, I rarely share it, but I get this kind of nonsense all the time. You know, I'm incredibly used to this, but it's kind of fun. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we have here. Mr. Gravlin. This is her now. This is directly from our email. I am reaching out regarding tonight's live stream with Dave Neal. After my earlier request for the removal of Who's Your Daddy episode, I wasn't aware there was an earlier request, but I don't doubt it.
But I
This
don't
comes to me
doubt
through my email, which I rarely check because I get too many of them every day. I was stunned to find this new content, which perpetuates defamation. No, it doesn't. I don't think those words mean what you think they mean. Harassment and is a severe breach of my privacy. No, it's not. During tonight's show, new content was aired that included unauthorized portions of my TED Talk. I got to get it. I got to get it. I really do. Sorry, I didn't have it ready, but this only calls for this. All right, let's find this here. Where
I'll
is
have
it?
to see if we can collab. We'll do a little Chicago meetup there.
Let me see. Version of TED Talk. Sharing edited or truncated versions of TED Talks is strictly prohibited as it undermines the integrity of the speaker's ideas. I didn't undermine the integrity of the speaker's ideas.
She took care of that herself. In addition to my full name was shown. This blatantly breaches the TEDx usage policy. It was shown on your video, which is public. I didn't let the cat out of the bag, okay?
I feel like me and him would get along immediately.
Sweet Jesus. And the clip was utilized for the purpose of harassment. It was utilized for the purpose of context about your court appearance, okay? As proven by the humiliating comment you made after it played. I don't remember what comment I made, but it probably wasn't favorable. According to her, I'm required by law to only talk about sunshine and rainbows with respect to her because she's special. This is the level of entitlement we're talking about. Okay. I can't emphasize enough how terrified I am of Mr. Neal's relentless obsession and harassment towards me. Really. Recently, I discovered the extent of his fixation, as there was a map leading to my home that appeared on his Patreon. Screenshots documenting this are herein for your review. I didn't look at her attachments. Take it up with him if that's the case. I'm prepared to provide any necessary...
He's like, I don't care about any of this.
evidence to substantiate my claims, especially regarding my pregnancy with Clayton Echard, as well as my 2 prior, should you require it. I don't require anything. I provided commentary on a court clip. If you would like to come on my channel and provide proof of your pregnancy, that's up to you. You are welcome to do so. I will have you on, and you can show us all your belly, and you can provide us with documentation. However, given your history of doctoring documentation, or at least allegedly doctoring documentation, as alleged in the hearing that you were in, I would take any documentation you provided me with a grain of salt. You would be much better served proving your case in court where it matters than to me. However, you're more than welcome to come on my show and give your side. And if you provide me documentation, I will show it. That does not mean I necessarily will agree with it. If this is why I seriously doubt your claims. It's so easy to prove. You may be pregnant and he may be the father of those children. That is a simple test. That is a simple DNA test that can be obtained. And if that's the case, well, then you've got no problem. I'm saying based upon the information that was before me, I don't believe you. Your demeanor, your actions, and the fact that you make these allegations without the proof of it, which any rational person would think is required. Also, there are allegations, and I wasn't there, that you've done this on a prior occasion. And to the, I wasn't here for any of this stuff. I wasn't in the state where any of this occurred. I haven't been following it. I don't represent anybody involved. I'm just saying these are verifiable things one way or the other. And the fact that we're taking this long to verify it seriously makes me doubt your claims. There's a very simple way for, and although that's just me and an opinion, why don't you prove it? Why don't you prove it in the court where it matters?
Mm-hmm.
At some point, if you want it proved that he's the father, then get a DNA test, have an attorney file a motion, get his DNA. Although it seems to me that he was complying with that. Another thing that makes me not believe you. The Mr. Echard, it appears, was willing to do a DNA test, but you didn't follow through with it, as far as I can tell. If you want to come on my show, I will entertain your side of it. However, if you say a bunch of silly things, I will question them. So there you have it. There you have it. It goes on and on. There's more. It's more crazy. There are multiple messages. There are multiple messages and attachments. I'm not going to carry on with it. She threatens it. I give her a response. It's very brief. There you go. There you go. We went into the mailbag of crazy.
Now I want to know what she said.
Since we didn't get
or
our
what
trial.
he said.
That's all I can tell you.
Now,
I want to know now. What is he? So he responds. What is this? He responds to this? Oh no, he's just at the end. Okay. Yeah, I love that he's just like, I don't give a shit about any of this. It's so funny just by like listening to him, and I had him on 2.5. I'm like, yo, he's from Chicago for sure, girl. Oh, I want to talk to him. I feel like we would be buddies. I like that for us. We're going to be friends. I'm manifesting it right now. You guys are going to see me talking with Law Talk with Mike. It's going to be great. Okay, so we're down here. Expedited motion to extend dismissal date. We have that. Because then he turns it around and he's like, you know what? Not only are you going to prove to me that you weren't pregnant, but now I want you to prove, or he says, yeah, not only are you going to prove that I'm not the father, but you're also going to prove that you were pregnant. So petitioner has not provided any verifiable scientific. Where's Bruce? Somebody get Bruce. Scientific evidence that she is pregnant, and all the DNA tests have come back showing little to no fetal DNA. The testing company Ravgen has indicated that they will not release records of the testing without a court order. They did not want to have any relationship with her, romantic or otherwise, after she performed oral sex on him because it was that bad. Okay, so we know all this story. Hey, Marcus. For science. Oh boy. My biggest hope is to run a Mike at Costco. Oh God. We all just wish we had a casita filled with garbage. That's what I want. Okay, we've been through all of this. Great, grand, good, great. Get off the bus. December 12th, a concerned friend calls the Scottsdale PD to report Laura's threats of suicide in her December 8th Medium article. Though the officers execute a visit, neither sees Laura during that time at her residence. December 13th, the subreddit, Justice for Clayton, is created by user Mama's Nanas. Mama's Nanas. Then, December 16th, Chase J. Jones submit a declaration in support of motion to quash subpoena to have their subpoena quashed in the Owens versus Neal case. Chase has refused to FaceTime with Dave or his lawyer to confirm their identity. Secret identity. I am the individual. Oh, wait, no, that's right. I'm happy to run into you at Costco as well. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's do our Costco runs together. All right, Chase J. Jones. I am the individual associated with the Google account linked to the email address, which is subject to subpoena in the above entitled matter. I have personal knowledge of these facts set forth in the declaration and would competently testify to them if called as a witness. All right. What do we have here? Not tailored. Such requests are unreasonable. Okay, the information sought by the subpoena. Anything of nope. My Google account, safety and privacy. Subpoena is issued in the case is overbroad, irrelevant, erroneous. I declare under penalty of perjury. We know that means nothing to her. Great. Chat, have you liked and subbed yet? Do it. Ugh. Okay, December 20th, Laura posts 2 videos, one of Dave Neal's exclusive Patreon content discussing Laura had an over 6-minute long public video of herself to her Facebook profile. Hi, my closest family and friends. It's me, Laura Owens. And then Steve calls her a dumbass.
There's so many things I can't share. I've got people from every aspect of life. Are you listening, Jane Doe?
Good Lord, he is yelling. I love it. Where is it?
And what I have.
Okay.
YouTube channels tomorrow. Content. People on.
I hope she doesn't think that I'm going away. And I think that's the point.
My name is Laura Owens, and I know that before I even started this video,
not Kato,
people on Reddit just by virtue of the
No, it'll be people on YouTube too. Don't worry, girly.
fact that I'm speaking up for myself, have started threads about me where they're critiquing my looks, where I'm becoming a meme. And content creators like Dave and Steve are happy because they have something to talk about on their podcasts and YouTube channels tomorrow.
I mean, that's the gig, right? Girls gotta work. House down, boots on the ground. You know what I'm saying?
So they have all of that. And what I have is what I feel like no privacy anymore. No reputation. No name.
Oh, girl, you got a name, though. We're there. You got a name. Don't worry. You got a name.
And this is by
Greg?
By no means a cry for help. I'm not suicidal right now.
Right now.
I'm not at all. I just
Okay. I can't do this. We know how it goes. Steve calls her a dumbass. She fake cries. Blah, blah, blee, blue, blee. Blah, blah. Anyways, okay, so then, yeah, Steve calls her a dumbass. On December 25th, Laura Owens sends a cease and desist letter to YouTuber Liz Neptune over a video Laura posted on Facebook that was used by another creator in a TikTok. Although this creator is not affiliated with Neptune, Laura claims to have proof of a connection. The proof has never been provided after a brief email exchange. Neptune tells Laura to stop contacting her. Owens then reports the correspondence as harassment to Neptune's local sheriff's department. Bitch, I wish you would. I wish you would. Go. Because I know all the police over there. It's going to be great. Do it. So this is Liz?
All right. Let's make sure.
Does she still make content?
Or do you
Look at that glow up, though, on that studio. I want to know what kind of camera she films with. I love this. When was her last video? It was a month ago. So she still uploads a little bit? Okay, let's go to... oh, shoot. Now I lost it. Hold on. All right, let me go to...
All right. Okay. And to briefly let people know who, let's say you've gotten this far in the video, I have been sent, this woman is trying to have my TikTok deleted. She is sending me threatening, litigious emails. She is contacting the local sheriff's office in my county and looping them into this to send me emails to intimidate me. Okay? This is what she's doing. So we're going to go and we're going to look at my content. Okay? I am not the only person that this is happening to, but you know, all right, what was I going to say? I'm not the only person this was happening to, and honestly, I really wanted to get on here and go, I wanted to go off, scorched earth. I wanted to scorch earth, but I've had a lot of people writing me and messaging me and all this kind of stuff, and so, and I've talked to lawyers, police officers, okay, and We're going to bring it back. We're going to bring it back down. We're going to bring it back down. But I hope that people can understand why I would be fiercely defensive, because you see that back there? You see that thing right there behind me? Okay? I'm a content creator. My business, my content is taking me years to get whatever little following I have. I have random videos with lots of views and stuff like that, but this is my livelihood, okay? And this person is trying to take that away from me because why? What is the reason? This started with a false accusation. This started with a false accusation, and we're going to look into it right now. Okay. Yeah, and other people, they're saying that this individual is also impersonating a black college student or writer in order to harass other people. So you're impersonating a person of color, and you're harassing and trying to legally intimidate a small black female content creator.
Mm-hmm.
What's this woman's thing with, like, why is she like trying to do like bring race and stuff into this? Like, what is she have some kind of weird thing? Like, why is she doing this? Okay, why is she targeting me specifically? Why is she continuing to go after me specifically? That's what I really want to know. We got to ask ourselves that. So allegedly,
yes, Wallace,
impersonate a black writer and then also target black creators? Very sus. Okay. Hold on a second. All right. So, I was going to go over the summary of
oh my
from
God,
the subreddit.
Chris, that's terrible. Good Lord.
But I don't even think I want to get into that. But if someone, all right, I'll just show it at least for anyone who's interested to want to know. So this is for my followers or anyone else who's coming onto this. If you go onto the Justice for Clayton subreddit, they have a post that summarizes this situation. So basically, this is everything that's happened that's led up to this point where I'm making this live stream. There's a summary. There's an intro. We'll read the intro. In September of 2023, Clayton Echard, the season 26 Bachelor, became embroiled in a scandal after an anonymous woman published an article claiming that Clayton had impregnated her with her twins following a single intimate encounter, and then...
Okay, we know about this.
Okay. Now, let's go to my TikTok. Okay, we're going to watch the TikTok, and maybe give a little bit of commentary. Can you guys let me know how the sound is, okay? I've been following this Clayton Echard potential baby mama situation, which is absolutely fucking insane. I'm very invested now. I'm very, very invested now. They have made an entire subreddit dedicated. So this is the old subreddit that I showed here to analyzing this case.
The blowjob Mary.
Putting all the evidence out there, just giving general commentary. I'm not gonna, of course, go through the whole thing right now, but if you just like online tea and drama and The Bachelor, Bachelor Nation, get into it. The previous Bachelor, Clayton Echard, he's like 2 bachelors back. He was accused by a woman of fathering her unborn twins, and what is coming out allegedly that she's not pregnant at all, and she's like literally making his life a living heck. But basically, this woman is like super
Little did I know.
And like there's theories about, you know, her in court like wearing a fake pregnancy belly and everything. It looks fake to me. If you imagine Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, it's like times freaking 10. Okay, it's like Amber Heard times freaking 10. Clayton is claiming that he only had oral with her, and now she's gone and saying that she's pregnant, where he's like, it's completely impossible. And this woman has money. She's, like I said, very litigious, and she's making his life a living hell. And the fact that this is not being talked about, when this is such a public thing happening, it's crazy. But anyway, I think that there is a teachable moment here, guys. So that is in terms of the situation of everything that I said. What is harassing about that?
Nothing. You're telling the story.
I want to know. Question. 1 second.
Question mark?
Hold on a second. 1 freaking second.
I wonder how vindicated Liz feels now, knowing the way that this all turns out. Because this was 2 years ago. I'm curious to know.
Sorry about that. Okay. Guys have this saying that they say to each other, like, don't stick your dick in crazy, okay? And one thing I feel like I haven't seen people say is that this should be a teachable moment for men, because this is not the first time that this has happened. You know, the whole situation with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, I feel like really brought to the forefront, like, false accusations. Honestly, with this, D. Brex said, Liz, oh my God, you guys are hilarious. Liz could have said way worse and still wouldn't have been defamatory because it's the truth. I was more worried about, damn, like, oh, you know, I hope that Clayton doesn't see this and then feels like he's, you know, that he's feel bad or something like that. Like that was the number one thing on my mind. But the whole point is on my channel, I talk about shit that is hard. Like, we all have to look at things that we do and wonder, could we do something different in the future? So I only worried about how he might feel because he's already going through hell, torture. So that was the only thing that I was concerned about. And also domestic violence against men, which I think is great. The same way that these guys always telling women to choose better. And another thing, see me? I'm a real feminist, okay? And it took me a moment to get there, honestly.
All right, so we know this story, but here she tries to get it
Trying
deleted.
to find something that's not there. And this was it. There was no further videos, there was no further discussion or anything. This is it. Okay? And so, this brings us to the emails. All right? So we're going to read through these emails. We're going to read through the emails.
Uh-oh. She's muted.
Oh, shit. My cousin was just like, Dave is watching. I said, oh, shit.
No, Dave's in the
okay,
chat.
I'm trying to... You lost sound? You can hear me now, right? Testing, testing. You can hear me. 58 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got this email in my inbox, okay? I was in the bathroom, okay? I was in the bathroom, and I looked over at my phone in the tub, and some bullshit came on through. I was like, oh, no. That's literally what I said. I was like, oh, shit. But honestly, I wasn't all the way surprised because I know I've heard how this has gone for others, okay? So we're going to just read through this email. This is for, of course, people on Reddit, which there's a lot of you guys in here. How are you doing? But I have my previous subscribers, anyone else who's tuning into this.
No, she still has her channel.
My inbox. It is from Voldemort, okay? So Voldemort sent this email, BCCing me in, and sent it to TikTok's legal department, all right? They said, hi, I'm writing to formally notify TikTok Inc. of explicit violations committed by the account H something on your platform. The aforementioned account has engaged in severe cyberbullying, cyber harassment, and copyright infringement, resulting in flagrant breaches of TikTok's community guidelines and federal law. A private video, which I own the copyright to, was posted exclusively on my personal Facebook page, depicting the impact of cyberbullying across various platforms. This video was intended for my Facebook friends only and was not authorized for redistribution or publication on TikTok or any other platform. However, it has come to my attention that the TikTok account H something has unlawfully obtained and exploited this private video without my consent or authorization. This unauthorized use constitutes a clear violation of my copyright and has resulted in egregious cyberbullying and harassment. The individual behind account H something has been identified as Liz Neptune, me, who also has an account with the username of all the gin joints. I have corroborated this by comparing the woman discussing me in the videos and established a clear connection. Moreover, of all the gin joints has extended this harassment by posting additional videos on their personal account, targeting and harassing me further. The actions of H something and of all the gin joints egregiously contravenes TikTok.
The fact that she redacts her face down here is so funny.
Community guidelines, specifically prohibiting hate speech, harassment, and content causing emotional distress. Furthermore, these actions represent a blatant infringement of federal copyright law explicitly protected under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, or DMCA. I hereby demand the immediate and irrevocable removal of the TikTok account H something and all the videos containing my copyrighted material. Failure to comply with this demand will prompt me to pursue legal action to protect my intellectual property rights and seek appropriate legal remedies against both TikTok and Liz Neptune, who is the creator of these accounts. H something and of all the gin joints, I insist on the issuance of a cease and desist order to prohibit the use, reproduction, and dissemination of the aforementioned copyrighted material or any other content using my likeness or intellectual property. I request.
I love the outrage.
I request TikTok's legal team to take decisive action and strict adherence to TikTok's policies and federal law. I trust that this TikTok is a responsible platform will prioritize compliance with the law and rectify the severe violations promptly. Please acknowledge receipt of this formal complaint and confirm the immediate removal of the infringing content from TikTok platform. Should further information or clarification be required, please contact me using the details above. Sincerely, Voldemort.
All the best.
Okay.
All the best. And then there's this.
I'm going to bring up. So that person, my video, very on the nose, helped spread the word.
Okay. So then we have that. All right. So Liz Neptune was somebody who was getting harassed. Let's see. Then Laura hires Alexis Linval Esquire to help represent her in the paternity case against Clayton. They file Laura's motion to dismiss petition to establish paternity, making parenting time and child support with prejudice. Laura claims to not now be pregnant. Okay, great. Oh, is this Dave again? Yeah, this is Dave again. Okay, so we have, that's Alexis, and then we get to 2024. So, investor. Oh, interesting. She didn't wish all the best. She didn't. A new article about the case is published in The Sun. Laura doubles down on her previous claims. So, baby bombshell, Bachelor Clayton Echard, ex-fling claims she's no longer pregnant after demanding he take a paternity test in court. Okay. According to court docs, she claimed she was no longer pregnant. The 33-year-old podcast host from Scottsdale, Arizona, petitioner acknowledges that she is no longer pregnant with respondent's child, meaning there is no paternity to establish. Yeah. But, too late. January 2nd, Laura contacts Scottsdale PD in regard to Clayton's comments to The Sun, stating it was a violation of his OOP. Oh my God. You call it for everything except for what you need it. Defendant shall not communicate or post untrue or harassing comments regarding the plaintiff online, including but not limited to on social media, and shall not cause others to communicate or post untrue or harassing comments regarding plaintiff online or otherwise. The Sun had a posted label baby bombshell published by Diana Cooper. A quote, it was used from Clayton Echard about the pregnancy. She was never pregnant at any point in time with my children. RP was asked if she had a paternity test while she was pregnant to prove this statement. Untrue. RP stated that she did not have one, but knows her pregnancy was his. RP was given CFS number for reference. I want to hear these phone calls. Hi, please. Clayton Echard, the Bachelor. I slept with him and he's talking about me in The Sun. You know, the magazine? Ugh. Good Lord. January 2nd, Laura files an expedited motion to quash deposition in the paternity case. Laura's lawyer, Alexis, motioned to withdraw as counsel 1 week after agreeing to represent her, then hires Corey Keith. Let's read the motion to quash deposition. I fucked around and found out again. Can I, what the fuck is happening? Why can't I scroll? Oh, okay, computer, just do whatever you want to do. That's fine. I don't care. Are you playing with me? I'm the star of this show. Don't fuck with me. You have to have her on for low dramatic readings. I'm crying. Yeah, it's so funny because it gives very much. Have you ever seen White Chicks? When they're like, I'm writing a letter. I am a white woman in America. Okay, so both parties agree that petitioner is not pregnant. Right now. Let's see. Willing to postpone the deposition. All right, so she doesn't want to do it. Okay, great. And then we have exhibits. Give me the exhibitees. I want to see the exhibitees. All right. Let me know when you're able. I will place it on our calendar for the 17th at 1 p.m. Thank you, Isabel Rainey. I'm sorry, I have another hearing then. If you could wait. Okay, so we have that. No problem regarding the deposition on the 12th. We look forward to seeing you and Laura. Isabel. Is your client willing to postpone the deposition until we have a ruling on the dismissal? If not, I will be filing an expedited motion to quash the deposition sometime tomorrow. Even if it is not quashed, I'm not available here. I have a hearing in a dependency matter scheduled for then. I am assuming you plan to depose my client for a while. Blank's not willing to commit perjury by signing the affidavits you sent over. The court will not be able to order her to sign it. She concedes she is not pregnant. There cannot be a finding of non-paternity for a non-existent child. Clayton's only viable claim at this point is for attorney's fees. If he insists on proceeding with the deposition when a motion to dismiss is pending, he's racking up needless fees. Okay. Please note. You will also find attached. Okay, I got it. All right. Good, great, grand. She doesn't want to go through the deposition. Cool. Cool. But enough to know all of this was nonsense. Press like, subscribe, hit the bell. And surprise, surprise, Laura fails to appear for her deposition. Who's shocked? Not me. Okay, I'm not surprised. Okay, so what is this? This is a motion, notice of non-appearance at deposition pursuant to Rule 57G. Okay, so she didn't show up. Exhibit A. Corey, I appreciate you letting us know. Oh. Corey, I appreciate you letting us know that Laura is not planning on showing up to the notice deposition this afternoon. That said, and as I am sure you advised her in a CYA letter, she is not allowed to simply ignore a properly noticed deposition. In light of her actions and exercising efforts to save costs, we are canceling the court reporter. We will include the anticipated cancellation fees required by the service of our cost statement and append it to the anticipated China doll affidavit. Note, we will prepare an affidavit confirming her non-appearance and send you the same after 1 p.m. That matter has been set for trial. Laura needs to comply with Rule 49, which is rule of disclosure. I am sending you again the fetal death certificate form I provided you yesterday, submitting for the third time HIPAA forms attached for each of the following providers, so we can get the records directly from the source and consistent with her testimony in court already. As I explained to Lexi before she quit the case, we will not accept any records from your client that are not given to us from the providers directly. There is an arts and crafts history here. Fortunately, Blank herself has invoked rule number 2, so she should be more than cooperative with signing releases so we can get the records from the source. I'm disappointed but certainly not surprised that the deposition is not proceeding today. Greg. 2 G's at the end. Motherfucker. Anyways, Surprise, surprise. Yeah, you can't just be like not showing up to stuff. You just can't. You can't do it. Arts and crafts history. This music is giving me the skin crawl. Good. Greg, I appreciate your understanding in the interesting situation I walked into this case. I know you and I are opposition on this one, but I hope we can represent our clients with the understanding that we are both simply representing our clients and to not take issue with each other for doing so. Let's hope that our next case together isn't so contentious. He's like, listen, I'm just trying to do my job. I don't want to do it, but now I'm in it. I got to do what I got to do. This is hard. So, yeah. After speaking with my client, we will be filing a motion for a protective order relating to both parties' depositions of each other. I will have filed this by the time the deposition tomorrow. My client will be awaiting further order from the court with relation to this before subjecting herself to the deposition of her, and she will not be present for the deposition tomorrow. To be clear, this is not my client saying she does not want to be deposed. I believe her motion to quash adequately stated and put blank notice of this. But instead of that, that the deposition should be confidential to avoid continued embarrassment and annoyance as she has undergone thus far in and outside of these proceedings. In order to allow the court to weigh in on this deposition and request for confidentiality appropriately, blank must seek this leave prior to the deposition. Thank you. We will not be agreeing to the protective order or filing this case under seal. Your client went to The Sun, People Magazine, TMZ, Reddit, Medium, and continues to post and contact the media to date. Also, it is highly doubtful that you will be able to meet the high burden of the case of a case sealed. Note, your client already tried this and was denied relief. As you are aware from the pleadings, we will absolutely be addressing the malignancy of her allegations, including her historic prior allegations, as they are directly relevant to her bad faith motivation to file this matter. Note, your client also repeatedly refers to her prior pregnancies in her emails and text messages to Clayton, which we disclosed. Moreover, her prior allegations are entirely relevant to our motions for sanctions, and she has a history of fabrications, and her playbook in this underlying matter is almost identical. Some of the texts read like they are cut and paste from the blank matter. We appreciate that subject matter of fabricating pregnancies is embarrassing, but her responses to the questions are absolutely relevant to the pending action in the court. Your objections at deposition are obviously limited by law. Blank's attempts to terminate deposition because we are asking questions that are directly related to her sanctionable actions, that is obviously your choice. I am fairly confident that Judge Matta is not going to agree with you, and she will be exposed to consequences, including attorney's fees and paying for the reporter costs for yet another deposition so that the discovery process can be completed. Oh man, it's almost like Greg saw this coming. I have zero intention of asking questions that do not serve a legitimate purpose. Much of our time is going to be spent confirming foundation issues because your client, after she claimed she was no longer pregnant, insisted on exercising Rule 2. Ugh. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, he doesn't at all. Does not at all. Last, no matter what questions we ask, your client will claim they are meant to harass. I assure you that is not the case. I trust blank and you that she had the opportunity to try to avoid this by acknowledging that she was never pregnant, but blank, that offer still stands. Last, this deposition was properly set 3 weeks ago, and I have spoken to 2 other lawyers for blank that window. If blank is now refusing to participate without her demands being met, it is not only an unreasonable request based on the history here and her publications, but a late one. You are more than welcome to call me to discuss. I appreciate you are in a difficult situation, having taken this case in this posture. Greg. Dear Mr. Woodnick, depending on the state. Right. You got to swear, you got to answer all the questions. Even with the objection, you still got to answer. Are ruled later by the judge so they can. Judge, she can, and they begged her to plead the fifth. But the judge can infer. Huh. After reviewing this case more thoroughly, I am writing to request your position on both parties signing a protective order under Rule 53 with relation to the deposition. Specifically, we will be requesting that the deposition transcript, testimony, and any supporting video is documented as highly confidential and kept under seal. Why? We will also request that the deposition scope is limited to matters relevant to this proceeding. Oh, I want to see it so bad. Hi, After Hours. You haven't missed too much. Assuming your client does not intend to annoy, embarrass, oppress, harass, or leak information, I am hopeful they would be able to sign this agreement for same and move forward with the deposition tomorrow. Please let me know your client's position as soon as possible. If we are unable to reach an agreement, I will be seeking court intervention prior to my client being present for any deposition. Thank you. Corey, as a professional courtesy, I wanted to let you know, as I am sure blank is expecting, there may be a police presence at my office tomorrow for the deposition. I am also attaching the vital records form for the fetal death certificate. Please encourage blank to populate and bring to the deposition. My staff can notarize it for her here. She also needs to bring her Rule 49 and Exhibit A per Rule 62. The depo videographer is not inexpensive, and we just confirmed it with so-and-so. Blank needs to be here at 1 for a prompt start. I do not anticipating needing most of the 4 hours. We look forward to meeting you both in person tomorrow. Greg. Oh my God. Take a break. Thanks for the chilies. Lowe's appeal. No, not the appeal. Not the appeal yet. Her motion to, what is the word? Adjust, but that's not the word. Motion to something was denied. I just read it yesterday, idiot. I can't remember anything. Oy. Okay. Corey, I'm a bit confused as why we were contacted by a different firm indicating that they would be taking over representation under normal circumstances. I would have brushed that off as maybe wires being crossed, but I think you will be the 12th or 13th lawyer in this melee. Hell yeah. So I want to make sure you are not already withdrawing. It has been a pattern here. I want to have one drink with Woodnick. Augment the record. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Her motion to augment the record got denied. Regardless, I am just happy blank has counsel, as it will keep our deposition on Wednesday productive. As a reminder, blank remiss in her discovery obligations to date. She has provided none. Per Rule 62, she needs to bring the requested documents to the deposition. I am also happy to resend blank HIPAA releases. They were ignored previously for her to execute. Also, as to your date request to depose blank, of course we can make that work. And yes, we're available on Groundhog Day 2-2. I'm just glad to hear blank agrees that further discovery is critical. So we welcome the formal notice. Please dispatch for the record. I am requesting that we start a bit earlier, 8 a.m. at your office, because it is on a Friday. Hey, Seamus.
Thank you BB and chat for standing behind the underdogs and injustice. I came across this during illness and it restored faith in humanity.
Aw, thanks, Seamus. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. And I have other commitments in the afternoon. Isabel copied will be there with me, as in light of your client's history, we don't engage with her without a witness. Happy to talk offline today if you have a few minutes, Greg. Mr. Woodnick, I intend to depose blank at my office. Please let me know yours and your client's availability on the following dates. Thank you. Good afternoon. This is from Isabel. In regard to the above referenced matter, please see the attached notice of appearance that has been filed on behalf of petitioner. A physical copy. Hey, thanks, Marcus. Welcome. We appreciate you. Notice of appearance that has been filed on behalf of petitioner. A physical copy will not follow unless otherwise requested. Sincerely, Isabel. So somebody was trying to file an appearance at this time? Huh. Okay. Laura claims to have been receiving harassing phone calls and reports them to the Scottsdale PD. Great. Okay, blank. I phoned RP, Laura Owens, who identified herself with blank driver's license. Owens told me the following in a summary. Owens started receiving phone calls from a blocked number. Oh, no. Owens explained to me that she is a part of a public paternity scandal that has been going viral on the app Reddit. Owens stated that since the scandal went viral, she's been harassed by people on the Reddit app. She is reporting this incident for documentation. Owens stated the voicemails contained comments such as, "Go fuck yourself. You're a fraud artist. You're destroying these men's lives. You need help. Get some help. Have you picked your next victim yet?" Owens stated that her mother, blank, also received a voicemail stating, "Your daughter belongs in jail." Owens mentioned she used a website to retrieve the number for the no-caller ID. She stated the number blank is from Toronto, Canada, but was calling from San Diego. I provided Owens with the call service number for reference. This concludes my involvement. Okay, great. No lies detected. Right. Oh, God. Yeah, that's out of our jurisdiction. Right. Ma'am, this isn't Canada. We don't care. We don't care. They called me to tell me my refrigerator was running. January 26th, Laura files the articles of organization for a company named Stylet LLC in Arizona. Oh, because what do you do when your life's about to spiral out of control? Start an LLC. That's what I would do. The character of the business is listed as retail trade. Check out looking at legal stuff. What's that? Why am I not shy? February 2nd, Clayton attends his deposition in an unexpected move. Laura attends as well, even though she's so scared of him. She is so scared of him. Should be easy to track down. But viral? Oh, God. This reminded me to finally join the channel. I mean to every time I watch, and then I get sucked in and forget. Thank you. Oh, everybody, if you haven't, go below me on YouTube, right down here, and hit the thumbs up. Every time you do that, we get a TR and B hole. Oh, boy. You guys, we're getting close. I can feel it. We're getting close to the end. We're getting close to the end. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. All right, what do we have? This is expedited motion to continue trial and motion for additional trial time. Just get me to the exhibits. We already know how this happened. Exhibit 1. We've already read this. Okay, great. We don't need this. We already know the story. It's a never-ending story. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, we do need help, though. Somebody send help. Good luck, shop. Oh, it turned into that. Huh. February 6th, Clayton's lawyers file an expedited motion to continue trial and motion for additional trial time. February 7th, a Facebook account. Oh, no, Bruce! Somebody get Bruce! Oh, my God. Bruce! Paging Bruce. We have Lisa Chen in aisle 9. February 7th, a Facebook account named Lisa Chen posts harassing messages about Laura. Laura reports them to the Scottsdale PD. Where is the video that Omar has of, I want to know the video that Omar has where she was on his channel. I need to see it.
Hi, I'm calling because I have somebody who's threatening me and my mom, saying they're going to come shoot us.
Okay, what's your address?
My address, well, I can give my address, but they're actually giving the wrong address for my mom, and they're acting like that's where they're going to go.
Are they threatening you or threatening your mom?
They're saying me, but then they're sending an address for my mom, but it's not actually the right address.
They've posted it online. Right, but you're the
yeah,
one
they posted it on
the threats, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so what's your address? Okay, and your name?
No, not Robin. I thought he talked to Lisa Chen. Oh, Robin Chang. Oh my God. I need to see this immediately. All right, I'm going to see if I can get it.
Okay, and no one's there now that you're aware of?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay. All right, I have the call in to have an officer make contact with you in reference to what they're threatening to make the report. So if you get any blocked or unknown numbers, it might be the officer just reaching out to you. And if for some reason someone does show up in the meantime, just call 911.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Does anybody know what video or what live it was in? This is going through the... Hi, Wubby Woo. Oh, my God. Okay, I need to know which one it was in. All right, let me go all the way back to the beginning. Actually, let's just do... oh, not members only. Oldest. Public. All right. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Facebook DMs. All right. So I got to see the one though. Oh my God, that's so funny. Okay, wait. Do we know which one it's in where he talks to this person? It's a really, really long one on Laura Owens. There's 3 hours about the lawyer being pissed. You know, Omar, I don't want to see you giving me no shit. Look at this. 4.5 hours. This motherfucker. He's like, makes fun of me because I talk forever. And look at him. He's got some long ass streams. I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. Okay, so it's a really, how long is it? There's a 9-minute clip. Oh, okay. You guys are the best. Where is Okay. Let's see. TTL clips. All right, here we go. Copy link. Let's go here. Got it. Thank you so much. Shit! God. God damn it, Omar. The shit. Good Lord. I didn't know we were raging like that. Wait. I can't fucking use that. I'm gonna get fucking... Hold on. Personal story and social media. Is this it? No. Okay. Dealing with online harassment. Is it? Oh, this is her? Okay. Hold on.
Well, you had originally contacted me because I carried on for much less for sanctionable conduct.
I don't have any anecdotes. I just think that's bullshit.
Well, you'd be probably pretty correct in that assessment. If we were both jobless and get off with that. Right. Well, you had originally contacted me because you had a similar story about you growing up and, you know, circumstances where you suffered a great deal of abuse. But aside from that, you are famous in the JFC community because
What's
there are
up?
people.
Yeah, I heard that there was a lot of like hate coming my way or coming my mom's way, and I was like,
Well, no.
okay.
So there's people that thought, well, here's what happened. There was a
Or-
social media account
Megan Fox was talking.
that was put out into the universe that had your pictures on it with your mom, correct? And then you had learned
Yeah, I got
about
sent.
that. Yeah. So what actually happened with all of that?
Well, I got sent that by.
Okay, so wait. So somebody used this girl's pictures to make Lisa Chen exist?
A couple of Dave's followers on the night of Chinese New Year's Eve. So we were having like our traditional Kunlin Fan, which is your New Year's dinner. So it's basically like a good luck dinner that you bring in the new year with, and then basically Chinese New Year was like the next day, next night or whatever. So I got these messages around like 11 at night, 2 a.m. I don't know. I read like a couple of them. I got a screenshot from one of my friends named Jim Gillespie, and he was like, hey, this girl, Courtney, is saying that someone's impersonating you or your mom. And I was like, okay, well, I was like, I got no idea what you're talking about. And then I looked at it and I was like, okay, yeah, that ain't me. So I had already had this person blocked. I mean, I don't know who this person is. I mean, I'm assuming it's her who's impersonating my mom, but like, you know, because
Well, did you ever find out who? So because that account had dropped, I think it was Megan Fox and Dave Neal's personal phone
chickens.
number out there, and was making death threats to Laura Owens' mom.
Really? That's
And then
yeah, I only got the ones that was like in late February. That's when Lunar New Year was. It was like February 26th.
matter of fact, that picture that's behind you, I think that, well, I don't have like the screenshots in front of me, but that looks like
in my like graphics, whatever this is called what is this? The green screen, yeah.
Right, but
Laura O'Neill asked, "Who is Roro your boat? Who is Roro? I can't even pronounce it. Roro your boat.
No,
Who
this
that?"
is yeah. No, my name is Robin. I
Right.
thought it was funny. That's why I wrote my name. I can change it if y'all want, but yeah, I had asked.
No, you're good. I was just going to mention the picture that you have behind you. That was like the picture that was on the fake social media account that had you and your mom. And there was some people that thought that, yeah.
Hello.
It
All right,
It looks like the
Bruce-
one that I saw. And
Hold on. Bruce just sent me a video and it said, read the timeline in the description. So December 10th, Dave Neal receives his first Facebook message from Stella Chen. This is in 2023. 2024, January 1st, Stella Chen posts Happy Asian New Year. Isn't it Chinese New Year? Happy Asian New Year? Okay. January 27th, Dave receives 2 strange voice notes from Stella Chen. February 2nd, I could just pull this in here so you guys can also see it. This is Bruce's video. We're going to like it. Let's see. Clayton Echard is deposed. Deposition is attended by Laura Owens. February 2nd, Bruce receives a friend request and messenger request from Stella Chen. February 7th, Laura Owens' harassment case against Dave Neal reaches a dismissal agreement. February 7th, Stella Chen posts alleged harassment messages. February 8th, Laura Owens posts the Night Things Change blog on Medium. February 12th, Stella Chen changes their name to Lisa Chen on Facebook. February 21st, status conference for the Clayton Echard Laura Owens family court case. 22nd, Megan Fox publishes an article on the status conference. Lisa Chen then posts Laura Owens' phone number and big thanks Megan Fox on Facebook. Dave Neal posts a video about the big thanks Megan Fox post and plays the Stella Lisa Chen voice clips from Messenger. Lisa Chen reposts Dave's video asking for NIL money. What's NIL? Just after midnight, Lisa messages Bruce asking for NIL money. Dave Neal and Megan Fox raise money for the analysis of Mike's laptop. Dave blocks the Lisa Chen Facebook account. Lisa Chen posts Dave Neal's cell phone number on Facebook. Tilted Lawyer posted a video featuring Robin Chang. And this is Bruce's video. We'll have to watch this at some point as well.
There was people that were wondering whether or not you were even like a real person. I mean, what was the story behind it? Like, they knew that you were like one of Dave Neal's followers in his Discord or whatever.
Yeah, I'm actually in Dave's community. I've been like, just like in it, I think no, I definitely didn't send weird messages to him. I joined Dave's, I think, community when I had gotten messaged by a ton of people because I was trying to figure out like where they came from. And then I remember I replayed, I think, a couple of Dave's like recent vids and I saw like some of the super chats that came up and I recognized those names.
Yeah.
And so I had just joined the community and yeah, the last thing I posted was probably a pic of me and my son Happy. So
you were telling me that somebody had like tried to send racy pictures of you to like your uncle or something like that.
Oh yeah, you mean the one that I texted you about?
Yeah, like some kind of a weird.
Oh yeah, that was really creepy. It was like, well, somebody was saying, hey, like we got nudes of you. Hit me up and I'll like text you them or whatever. I didn't know like what the hell that was. I mean, I was obviously like, I think at first I was distraught, but I was like, look, like I know it ain't me, so I can't really like be too upset about it, and I can't control whoever the hell is out there trying to like imitate me. I just know that like those pics, they were stolen off my IG. My IG was public for a while, and then I privated it when Laura Owens stole like my pics and like faked these like Facebook accounts or whatever. And I'm
Laura Owens.
I honestly, I don't know. I keep on getting hacked or people are like impersonating me, and yeah, it's happened before. And yeah, they sent my uncle like saying that like they tried to DM him saying, hey, like we have like nudes of Robin.
Did you ever find out for sure who the person was that was sending those things?
No, I don't know. I think I blocked that. I never looked into it because I'm like, I don't have the facilities to like, I'm not an IT goatee. So yeah, I ain't that smart. I was upset because I know that it could be like an ex or whatever. Maybe someone's trying to like threaten me or extort me, but I just didn't want to.
Because I was not around any of this around that time. How active on Dave Neal's platform were you? I guess my question is, why do you think that you were specifically targeted out of all the other people that were on his platform?
I don't know. Honestly, I had read one Reddit comment that said that I looked like her, and I was like actually offended by that. I was like, okay, I didn't think that I looked like her. They said I looked like an Asian version of her.
Ugh.
Oh, I just accidentally hey, Dominic, I screwed something up. Could I get that back on the screen?
No, that ain't even my mom's name. My mom doesn't even have any social medias.
Yeah, there was what was the name? There was some kind of it wasn't Robin Chang, it was something else.
There was Lisa Chen and Stella Chen.
Yeah,
right.
No, none of them are like her real name, so I don't know. I mean, they had just contacted me saying they recognized my photos because my photos were linked, I guess, to my IG. So a lot of people started hitting me up I don't think anybody knew like my name or who I really was,
Yeah.
but whoever stole them got them off my IG. So they explained it to me. I remember. Oh wait, can you see me?
Good lord.
Yeah, I can see you.
Oh, okay, sorry, I was
Your
like reading
internet's
the chats.
probably not the best. You're kind of like doing like this weird glitch thing.
Oh yeah, I was trying to read the chats because I was seeing that like people are like being like skeptical or whatever. So I'm like,
Well, they're skeptical, but here, let me read this one. It says,
All right, so that's that. I didn't find that to be a weird interaction. Am I wrong? Okay. So then we have, what do we have here? So then we have Clayton's legal team files expedited motion to set virtual status conference. February 14th, this is alleged due date. She writes a Medium blog post about it. Or she doesn't. So there's that. Miscarriage to mockery is what it's called. But she doesn't have it up anymore. February 21. Watch that, please. All right. Give me a second. February 14th, Laura called the Scottsdale Police Department, reported on alleged harassment, then asks for her call to be removed from public record. The 911 operator informs her 911 calls are public record.
Scottsdale Police, Michelle. Hi, I was wondering if I can make a report about somebody who's harassing me.
Do you live in Scottsdale?
I do, yes.
What is your address?
And is it possible to not have this be public record because I'm getting really badly bullied on Reddit and they're accessing any 911 call I've ever made and posting it?
No, it's all public record.
Okay.
And are they harassing you online?
Yes, but I do have one who threatened me to come and shoot me and my mother on Saturday, and they just posted something else now.
Okay. Okay. And what's your last name?
Owens, Owens.
And first name?
Laura.
And a phone number for you. Okay. I'm going to have somebody give you a call, and they'll take the report from you. But if anybody does show up at your house, call us immediately on 911.
Okay, I will. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
All right. Ooh,
Good morning, Mr. Loud.
Hello. That's not what I wanted. I put it into the Wayback Machine, and nothing comes up. With the website that I have. So, Okay. Anyways, February 16th, Laura motion to quash deposition is denied. February 21st, at the February 21st status conference, for which both Laura and Clayton are physically present, the judge denies Laura's motion to seal and dismiss and approves Clayton his expedited motion to continue the trial. Laura is also required to give a deposition March 1st. A hearing date of June 10th is set.
Appropriate to threaten people generally?
Do I have 40 minutes? I don't. So we will start here tomorrow. Well, we just watched this. This is the one where he says she lied, right? We've already watched this one. So we got that. We've already watched that. And then the June 10th hearing is set for... Okay, so they have that. February 27th, Laura emails Clayton's attorney, Greg Woodnick, circumventing her own counsel, asserting her intent to sue Clayton for $1.4 million for breaches of contractual and fuck you. fiduciary duties, as well as emotional distress. Oh no.
Emotional damage.
She states if Clayton drops the family court case, she'll refrain from suing him. Greg Woodnick states in an email that the 3 of the doctors Laura has claimed to have seen for her pregnancy have stated that they have never seen a patient with the name of Laura Owens. Cool. I can read this. I got a little bit of time left. And then I got to go do mom stuff. Oh, and then I'll see you guys on Monday. I forgot it's Friday. Guys, my daughter has her very first intermediate gymnastics today. I forgot about that. Oh, she moved up. We're so proud of her. I'm so proud of her. My baby. Although she's been on my nerves, girl, because everything is a meltdown right now. So.
Dear Mr. Echard, I write to you with a matter of utmost legal gravity and urgency pursuant to the breaches of contractual obligations, fiduciary duties, negligence, fraudulent misrepresentation, and professional misconduct as verified by the ADRE. Your failure to fulfill your professional obligations, specifically in relation to the properties at blah, 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 blah. Okay, great. Number 1, specification of damages. The total compensatory damages I sought, $1,368,936.80, is meticulously calculated. Whoa, what's happened? Okay, we'll do this. Based on the current market values of the aforementioned properties as of February 27th of 2024, amounting to $1,244,488. This valuation is derived from reputable real estate valuation services, including Redfin, to ensure accuracy and fairness in compensation for the loss of opportunity and financial detriment caused by your actions. Additionally, $124,448.80 is sought for emotional distress,
Emotional damage.
quantified in consideration of the psychological impact and distress directly attributable to your professional negligence and the subsequent ADRE filings. Legal foundation and ADRE findings. The ADRE's determination that your failure to submit an offer constituted a violation of Article 11, Professional Conduct R2428, or R428-1101, specifically regarding the expeditious performance required by a licensed holder, solidifies the legal basis of my claims. This finding is pivotal, not merely as an administrative admonition, but as substantive evidence of your failure to uphold the duties owed to me, thereby strengthening my legal stance on the breaches of contractual and fiduciary duties. The precedential value of similar legal disputes, notably Stewart v. Sterling, as adjudicated by the Arizona Court of Appeals, serves as a pertinent legal analog illustrating the judiciary stance on such professional breaches within our jurisdiction. It is imperative to acknowledge that the legal principles espoused in these precedents underscore the seriousness with which the courts regard such breaches and the consequent liabilities thereof. Stipulated conditions for resolution. In lieu of immediate litigation, I propose an alternative resolution contingent upon your stipulation to dismiss this case forthwith and to mutually agree to forbear from any future legal actions against each other for any claims. This
Unemployment is the issue here. Liz Neptune, sparkles emoji.
unemployed behavior. This proposition is tendered in a spirit of amicable dispute resolution and to mitigate further legal entanglements. Requirement for immediate compliance. Your response to this legal notice is mandated by no later than February 29th of 2024 by the close of business. Absent a satisfactory response, I am fully prepared to initiate legal proceedings to seek redress and restitution for the aforementioned breaches. Sincerely, Laura Owens.
It's the email.
Oh.
The email. What? The email.
What a dick. Oh, God. Hi, Spare Dog Walker. How are you? Welcome in. Happy to have. Am I correct when I'm interpreting that as Laura trying to scam? Oh, I don't know. That's a good point. The email. Right. Like they should know everything. It sounds like blackmail. Feels like extortion. I don't know. Laura Owens. I love it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh no. Stuff went sideways. It's me, Jessica. I'm in here. Oh God. Wait, what happened? Now I've lost my Hello, John Gone. How are you? Hound, what happened? Yeah, this is crazy. You can't just be out here doing this. March 1st, Laura's deposition takes place. It is during the deposition Laura admits to Clayton's legal team she altered at least one medical case document via Adobe Acrobat, claiming the ultrasound was produced by Southwest Medical Imaging. This is a Class 4 felony. So there's that. You now have an extra sub. Thank you. All right. March 2024. I can't imagine my life going in the shitter, and I'm like, I'm going to start an LLC, guys. Ugh. Starts a company called Keybacker, seemingly with her sister, a business that offers loans at an incredibly high interest rate. March 7th, Clayton releases a press statement exposing Laura's medical document tampering. Press release. Clayton, March 7th of 2024, in response to media inquiries. Clayton Echard vehemently denies ever having intercourse with Lowe and her correspondence, part of the 500 pieces of communication that predicated the Maricopa County Superior Court granting an injunction against harassment against Lowe, confirms the same. Clayton immediately realized he did not want a relationship shortly after a consensual, non-intercourse encounter with Lowe. He promptly attempted to distance himself from Lowe, both personally and professionally. 5 days after their non-intercourse encounter, Lowe started suggesting she might be pregnant. 6 days after that, okay, great. We know about this. Twins, the dating contract. Oh, he lets it all hang out. All right. Clayton, confident he was being extorted as he did not have intercourse with Lowe, demanded she produce evidence of disclosure. Boxed into her fable after being captured on camera jumping horses during her high-risk pregnancy, and then on court video weeks later with what appeared to be a fake moon bump, was claiming she was 24 weeks pregnant. All right. We know about all this. Yeah, we're happy to have you, John. We love new people. We love new people. They don't have money to provide loans. Jane, are you logicking? March 11th, Clayton's legal team files a motion to compel. The motion states Laura claimed to have passed 2 fetal sacs and had sent her sister Sarah and a telehealth doctor images. Laura refused to turn these files over during discovery. Do they have exhibits? Yes, become a loan shark. Scam required literal mortgage fraud because it required rich people to take out loans as if they were going to occupy the home, then turn around and sell the home on CFD to someone. Huh. Exhibit 1. Dear provider. Oh, this is a HIPAA release for her. And they come back and they're like, yeah, we don't know who this is. Okay, so this is the extortion letter that we just read. This is from Greg Woodnick to somebody. It is my understanding that you represented Laura in a paternity claim involving blank in 2014. We are requesting cooperation for access to the California paternity file. Oh, is this? Wait, what? It is my understanding that you represented Laura Owens in a paternity claim involving blank in 2014. That matter involved allegations of a fabricated pregnancy with altered medical records. It is our understanding that the feigned pregnancy was received as a ploy for your client to coerce blank into a relationship. Since that case resolved in California, 3 additional men have claimed that they were victims of fake pregnancy ruse by Miss Owens. I represent Clayton. Laura is represented by Corey Keith. Owens was deposed on March 24th, at which time she was asked directly about the prior litigation. She failed to disclose this California matter, but it was during the deposition that we learned of Mr. Blank existence and the fact that he had also alleged she fabricated a pregnancy with him. We're requesting cooperation for access to the California paternity file, with Miss Owens neglecting to mention the litigation and prior discovery delays and upcoming trial. We need this process expedited. I am asking you to connect with Corey Keith to coordinate production and disclosure of the California court file. Of course, we're not requesting privileged information, only the public file from your court. Our efforts here are about obtaining the otherwise limited access California file without the need to file a motion to compel Miss Owens' compliance with disclosure of prior matters. Arizona rules require that parties attempt to resolve discovery disputes before bringing them to the court. This is that effort, and I certainly understand that your response may simply be that you no longer represent Miss Owens. I need to ask as a precondition to asking the court for relief. Greg Woodnick. Interesting. Huh. Okay, so we've gone through all of this. We need the alleged fetus photos. We've gone through this. Let's see. We've gone through all of this. Your client emailed me directly. We've gone through this. We've gone through this. Let's see. I just want to make sure we're not going over it again. Yes, we've gone through this. Okay, I think we've been through all of these. Okay. All right. So, with all of that being said, we will start. I need a pen. My notebook. We are coming to a close, friends. Oh my God, we are coming to a close on this case, and I'm going to cover something else until new stuff comes out about this case. But we have to move up and onwards. Okay, so so we have that. So we'll start on Monday at March 12th. So that's Corey Keith withdraws. So we'll start there, and then we will be done with this. How much will be here? How much do we have left? We don't have too much left. And then it'll just be other stuff until new stuff is done. But yeah. All right, hymn number 2. You got it. What is hymn? Oh, is hymn number 2 the fart song? Fart Sonata. You're all children. If you have not already liked and subscribed, please consider doing so. I go live every week. You'll have more long form coming. I gotta go. I love you guys. Bye-bye.